Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode
Kill
one.
banana.
I'm talking. Anyway, welcome to episode one of Chronicles of Eprax Campaign 2. This party has not been named yet, so it doesn't have a name. However, once the party does have a name, I will name the episodes and categorize them accordingly. Here we have Matthias Leroy, the Eladrin Wizard. We have Aegis Apollo, the Eladrin Paladin. We have Salix Willow. I don't know what a human. I think he's a human, right?
Earth Genasi.
Earth Genasi Druid, and we have Tarkus Kishima, the half-orc fighter. Now, if you guys could just introduce your characters real quick, and then we'll get started.
So, are we going by order of who's mentioned?
Let's just go by order. Just go down the list.
I'm Matthias. I'm an elf. I am a wizard. Current backstory is a little unknown. Tend to keep to myself. Kind of think I'm smarter than everybody else in the room, so tend to come off as a little brash and snobby almost. But young for an elf, and who is recently new to the whole arcane arts. So I was eager to learn, and will more than likely get distracted by the promise of knowledge. That's pretty much it.
Alright, Aegis.
I'm next? I thought it was... okay. Well, I am a Eldrin Elf Paladin with a big old hammer. I am typically a hero. Well, typically. I am considered a hero by my home village because I help the village prepare and defend against what I would assume be a raid of some kind. And yeah, and then I decided to adventure for the fact that I got bored of just working. So why not work on finding something new?
Alright, yeah. Then we have Salix. Could you just give a brief introduction?
My name is Salix Willow. I am a Earth Genasi Circle of the Moon druid. I have bounced around the world, always felt more at home in nature, so I started to focus and sort of hone in around just making my living and keeping the nature safe. I'm a fairly wise person just because I've seen a lot go down and sort of understand the laws of nature and and I am not the most intelligent or charismatic, but I can get my way through a conversation.
Alright, Tarkos.
I am Tarkos, a half-orc samurai. My class is fighter and my subclass is battlemaster. I used to be in an orc tribe before my master came and changed my ways. I now follow the path of the blade and value honor and loyalty.
Right, and we do have one party member missing at this current moment. Well, technically two, but they're leading the campaign for quite some time. But we're missing Valia, the Tiefling Thief Rogue. I don't really know much about them, other than nothing. I just know that they're a Tiefling Rogue. So we'll have their player introduce their character next time they're here. Now, where we left off, Matthias, Valia, and Tarkos, as well as King Gary, but he has since left us. They were in the giant wood wall on their way to Fort Prisken after accepting a job to escort the town master of Belden's niece, sort of into a cursed forest that is quite some distance away still after... it's quite some distance after this current forest that they're in. But along their travels, they've fought bandits, a lion, and they've recently come to a lake in the middle of the woods to sort of take a break. And they had a long rest, and that's where we ended off last session. And that's where we're going to pick up. All right. So, Atias, you wake up in the morning, you emerge from your trance. Nothing seems to have transpired that night at all. Nothing eventful whatsoever. You hear birds chirping and singing in the morning air. There's a faint mist that hangs over and curls over the still of the clear hot spring like lake that you guys rested at the night before. The river rocks smooth. Other than that, you're just surrounded by trees, earth, and well, your party members. What would you like to do?
I think I will start. I'm gonna notice that Gary's just kind of like up and left in the middle of the night, right?
Yeah, there's actually a note where him and his follower once sat.
I'm going to leave everybody sleeping and approach the note, pick it up, open it,
All right.
see what's going on with it.
It's not necessarily a note from Gary as it is more of a note from Tyrinia, that King Gary's follower. It's in sort of nice handwriting. It basically states that we've been called elsewhere. However, we like where this group is going, and Gary would like to invest in your party. At a later date, you'll hopefully, once your deeds are more established and people have heard your name, perhaps there might be a sum of gold headed your way. And it's signed in pretty beautiful handwriting, just in Tyrinia. It seems like she knows how to sign her name, but otherwise she has to print. You just use typical printing.
Alright, I guess I'm just gonna kind of reading that they left, and after reading the signature, I'm just kind of gonna look up, and would there be, is there like, there's nothing obvious missing, right? Just them.
Just
and their
them.
stuff.
Just them and their stuff, and the lion pelt, but other than that, nothing else.
They took the lion pelt?
Yeah.
Yeah, they took. Okay, so I think after discovering that they had snagged the lion pelt, I'm going to dart over to Tarkos as he's sleeping and try and wake him up.
Tarkus is a very light sleeper, so he wakes up with ease.
Tarkos.
Huh?
Tarkos.
What is it?
Wake.
Yes?
Wake up.
Yes.
Where's Gary? Gary, and Tyrinia left. They jacked our lion pelt.
They
They
took the
took
lion. They
Yeah,
left
they
the
just
lion pelt?
left a note. Yeah, they just I
Tarkus
just got out of my
quickly
trance.
texts his like equipment, sees if his armor and his sword is still there.
Yeah, everything, all of your equipment and stuff is still there, all your money.
He grabs his sword and he like, oh. So was that all they took?
I think so. I mean, I haven't really looked around. I just came out of my trance and saw that there was a note.
Let's check.
didn't.
They could have
So,
taken something else. Check all your stuff.
I'm gonna show Tarkos the note.
He reads the note and he's like, oh, okay. Look, see if anything else is taken. Make sure they didn't take anything else. Checks all his stuff. Make sure he has everything.
Yeah, I'm gonna make sure.
Checks
I have
to
my
see if
books?
the meat
I have
is
my-
still there.
I have my spell book.
Yeah, your spellbook's in there.
The meat's still there, right? We still
Yeah,
have
the
lion.
meat is still there, yes. You're like 87 pounds of meat, I think.
Oh,
Yeah, 87 pounds of lion meat.
that's good food. All right.
I mean, I know how you are. He at least didn't take the meat. Dude, he took the lion pelt.
They only took the pelt.
Yeah, they only took the pelt. They said the note says they're gonna invest in us, and they just like they said there might be a sum of gold. But dude, I hope he returns that lion pelt. Oh my god, I hope that's part of the deal. Maybe he took it to make it
Grass.
pretty sweet like this. I don't know.
Well-
I'm not happy. I'm not happy. We need to find him.
There's nothing we can do now. They took the pelt. At least they didn't take anything else. But
Where's Syrup? Is she okay?
I
I'm
mean, make sure Sierra's okay.
Yeah.
Alright, funnily
Check on
enough,
her.
you find Sierra already awake, and she's just sort of like sitting on a rock looking out at the sort of very clear, clean hot spring. And she's actually has her sketchbook out and she's drawing in it. However, she's careful to keep what she's drawing hidden.
Okay, well we know she's fine. Okay, she seems okay.
She can throw spells. We would know if she was in
Doesn't
danger.
look like she's bothered by anything, so they only took the pelt.
That's what I'm assuming.
What? Why'd they take the pelt?
I mean, I don't know. He was like 2 feet tall. He was like 2.5 feet tall. Why wouldn't he take the pelt?
Can you even carry the pelt? I mean, that's heavy. That must be heavy.
It's signed Tyrannia. I'm assuming he had to put all of his body weight into just carrying the damn thing.
Huh.
I don't know. But I know how you are about honor, but I had plans for that pelt. There was a reason I cast my spell on that lion. Okay.
Well,
I
was planning that. I mean, I thought we could sell it to fund our little group here for the rest of the journey, but
we're getting paid 300 gold a day to get her where she needs to go.
Yes, but do we have any money on us right now?
I have 1 gold piece and 8 silver.
We're broke. I was thinking we could sell the pellet and maybe pick up supplies for the rest of the journey, when we get paid. But
I mean, we have 87. We have like 100 pounds of lion meat. We could sell a little bit of it.
Damn that bastard!
I can't say this. Alright, whatever. We gotta get going. Lights just breaking. We should get a move on.
There's
It's gonna be a long journey.
Nothing we can do about it at this point.
No. Yeah. I'm going to angrily and like annoyingly just kind of grab my books and roll up my bed mat and everything and just kind of get everything on the cart. Oh my god! Tarkos, who's gonna pull the cart now? Who's gonna help you pull the cart? You're pulling the cart.
Well, I might be able to on my own, but be a little hard.
Okay. Alright. Whatever. We'll figure it out. We might just have to lose the cart. We can't be wasting extra time. We have a long journey.
We can't just leave the cart. You know how much stuff is in that cart?
I mean, there's like 2 cloaks, there's a few crossbows. Like
You can help me.
Have you seen my arms? I am not a brute and or strong
change
man,
that.
as you would say.
You need to take care of yourself. Look at you. You're all skin and bones.
I don't have spells. I don't have a reason to be big and strong when I can set them ablaze.
You can.
But I understand your point. Okay, you know what? Tomorrow morning we'll get up an hour early, and you can start on a little regiment with me and help me bulk up. Okay, because I'm not taking these insults.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Sounds good.
I'm only looking out for you.
I know. All right. I'm gonna approach Sierra.
I'll go get the cart ready.
Yeah, alright. So, you go get the cart ready. And
Have I already vanished?
Yeah, you've already gone.
Oh, goodbye, guys. I'll see you when I see you next.
See you, Gary. I'm not happy with you.
I promise Gary will return.
You took my lion pelt, you bastard.
You took the fucking pelt.
Dude, like, come on. You took the coolest part about it.
Fine, Gary will walk back and just give me the pelt and walk off again.
Like, Tervidia just, like, told him, he's like, maybe they wanted that.
Did you not? Did he do what I said to do? With Gary just pretending to be a lion as he walks off?
No, well, you already, like, left. You already took the lion pelt, but...
Yeah,
No,
you're, like, gone.
I was gonna say that Gary walked off with the lion pelt over like a onesie, just pretending to be a lion.
Oh, I said it was like a blanket.
I was treating it like a onesie, but anyway, I'll let you get back to it.
Alright, yeah. Bye. Okay, he's gone.
Alright.
All right, so I am approaching Sierra.
She's as soon as you like get within like 5 feet of her, she quickly closes her sketchbook and sort of puts it back in her bag. Well, good morning.
Good morning. How did you sleep? Well,
Quite
I'm
well.
assuming.
Not quite well, thank you. What about you?
No, not too bad. I had a pretty good trance. You ready to start hitting the road?
Yes, well, nothing else to do, and the faster we get there, the faster I get this over with. So, and she sort of like stretches out and stands up. Take the lead.
Hold on. We actually have a small issue.
Yes. Okay.
Did you see Gary take the lion pelt?
Well, yes, I did.
And you didn't stop him from taking the lion pelt?
Oh, it's not mine.
All right, that's okay. That's cool. You're the boss. That's fine. All right. Okay, onward. Let's start the day. And I'm just kind of gonna like annoyingly just start walking over to Tarkos at the cart.
All right. As you start walking over to the cart, you notice that there's another figure sort of approaching the lake from a different angle, about maybe 30, 40 feet away. Salix, can we please introduce your character?
Oh, okay. So you see what looks bigger than a man, and as it starts getting closer to the lake, it is a draft horse, like a large horse. With you can see a couple of like deer and elk pelts draped over its backside. It just looks like a normal, like sort of like sandy, like yellow horse, except for the front right leg is made completely of sandstone. So you see it walk over to the edge of the water and shift into a man who is like sort of like Caucasian white, sandy blonde hair, like a rider's cap, like kind of like a cowboy hat, and like just like normal like hunting clothes. It looks like he is covered in dust, like completely covered in like dust and sand. He starts to try and like wash off, and then he notices all of you guys over by the other end of the pond, and I start to walk over. So what are you guys doing out here? You look like you've just woken up.
Yeah, we're actually just kind of traveling through. Who are you? And I'm gonna slowly start to just kind of raise my hand defensively, just unfamiliar with the character.
I understand the need for worry. Don't worry. My name is Salix. I am. I live out here in this forest. I was just coming in to wash up my my overnight hunt. I sell pelts to the town. Do you guys need help, or?
I'm gonna look over to Tarkos and just kind of like shrug and raise my eyebrows, just like, do you got any questions for this guy? Like, he's offering to help. If he wanted to kill us, I feel like he would have.
I don't feel anything bad coming from him.
You said you live out here?
Yeah, I don't have like a set home. I just sort of camp wherever I need to. I tend to think that nature sort of keeps me safe when I need to take a rest.
Understandable. So you know the layout of this land, then, presumably.
I would say pretty well. I've been dealing with Belden for the last couple of years. 3 or 4 years, maybe.
Well, we're actually on our way to Fort Prisken. Do you think you can help guide the way?
Would I know how to get there?
Yeah, Fort Prisken's the nearby city.
Oh, then yes, I would probably be able to help you get there. And I've actually been looking for a little change of scenery myself, so
Well, Sierra, it's always nice to have a navigator.
Yes, I
It
guess.
is your decision.
Listen, I hired you. I do not control who you hire.
Well, in that case, Tarkos holds out his hand for a handshake. He's like, it's always nice to see more faces.
I'll take his hand and shake it and be like, as long as you don't kill me in my sleep, I think we'll be fine.
Oh, I would never.
Seeing the so I just see a cart with no like horse or anything, right?
No horse. It's just a cart.
I may be able to help you with that problem you have over there.
Yeah. It just so happens we had somebody else that we thought was trustworthy, and they took one of our prized possessions, and clearly our horse.
Ooh, very sorry to hear that. Well, when you're ready to leave, I can become a horse and pull that for you if you'd really like.
You can change. Wait, you can change into a horse?
Yeah. I don't know if you saw me before I started walking over here. I usually turn into a draft horse to carry like the heavy pelts and everything.
I'm gonna quickly look at Tarkos the moment he says pelts, and I'm just kind of gonna like eyes big, eyes all bug-eyed, just kind of excited. Like, I mean, we lost one, we can like gain more. All right, cool. Pelt problem solved.
As long as I can put the ones I already got in the cart with you guys.
There's plenty of space.
Oh yeah,
All right.
Don't mind the meat.
I go over and I grab my 2 like normal quality like deer pelts.
All right.
And I tell them I can only do that animal thing one more time today, so I'm gonna not do it until we have to leave.
Well, you don't have to. If you don't feel comfortable, I can just pull the cart.
He's
I
really
can
very
has to bulk up anyway, so
I got
You can
other
help
means
me.
of protecting myself.
just don't want to force you. We just met and all.
I'll use it as a show of good trust.
show good faith. I kind of like that. I'm gonna slowly pull out one of my books and my pen and just kind of look to Salix and just say, well, we're basically all packed up. I am curious as to how you are going to become this horse. Do show me, please. Very excited.
Well, I don't have a real like explanation for it, but it just sort of happens. Also, before I turn into a horse and can't talk anymore, what are all of your names?
Oh, right.
Oh,
Yeah,
how
sorry.
rude. How rude of me. My name is Tarkos.
I'm Matthias. How are you?
Yes. It's all right. And
Pleasure to meet you.
you miss?
I'm known as Sierra.
Sierra. All right. Well, all right. And then I just sort of wild shape into a horse. It's a very like, it looks like my body almost turns to sand and then turns into the shape of the horse.
Oh, that's kind of dope.
And every time, and like the right leg of the horse, like right front leg is still made completely of sandstone.
Perhaps he is a man favored by nature.
I'm gonna start just walking around Salix and just blazing writing into my book about everything, all the magic I just saw, like what I just saw and how to explain it. My curiosity is definitely piqued.
I just
Come on.
like stamp my hand to say to hook me up.
That's amazing.
Well, we
have
have-
you seen anything like that? I've never seen.
Calm down. Calm down. Remember, this is still our new friend here. Kind of rude what you're doing right now.
Yeah, I know, but like it's. I mean,
Just
come
get
on.
in the cart.
He
Get in the cart.
He was just that.
Just get in the cart. Matthias, get in the cart.
Come on, Tarkos. We need to get you ale. Alright.
It's just very. It's very
climb into
rude
the
to
cart.
do that.
I climb into the cart as he's saying that.
Okay, then, well, don't mind me, Salix. And I kind of just start hooking you up. Very proficiently. As I get proficient in my vehicles.
There you go.
Nice, yeah.
Oh, best proficiency ever.
Yeah,
Felix, who knows no better, does not really understand.
He hooks you up. And he sits in the cart as well. Just waiting to see when you wish to take off.
And in that case, I guess I just start making my way to the nearest road that I know, so that it's a more smooth ride with the cart.
All right, so yeah, you quite easily get to a road. You know these woods like almost the back of your hand. You get to the road quite easily. You do notice something that is slightly out of the ordinary. There is a large footprint that has been sunken into the mud, the sort of the dirt road. It looks like it was kind of wet last night and something stepped in it, and it looks to be like a large humanoid footprint. About the let's just say it's about 4 feet long and about 2 feet wide.
So knowing immediately what that is, I'm gonna continue on a little bit of a quickened pace, but still like paying attention just for anything like similar to those footprints.
Could I also do the same?
All right, one of you make a perception check, or both of you make a perception check. If you can either assist the other or do 2 separate ones. Assisting
I would
the other
like to
gives
make
one
one.
advantage. All right.
Yeah,
I would
let's do 2 separate.
Separate.
All right.
Get some rolls in.
All right.
Ooh, good first roll, 6.
6 total.
Yep. Roll the 3.
Oh.
That's a 24.
Okay. Yeah.
That's a natural 18.
I'm
Okay.
a horse.
I'm a horse.
I'm a horse.
Yeah, a horse. Horses aren't. I mean, horses are kind of perceptive. I don't know. Have you tried sneaking up on a horse? They got eyes on the sides of their heads.
Well, I don't know,
you see,
man.
I'm wild shaped, so I keep the same my perception.
Oh yeah, both your eyes on the front of your head. That is kind of disturbing. Anyway. Yeah, Matthias, you notice right away something's off.
Oh god.
Alright, yeah, you notice right away that something's off, and you look up ahead, and you see sort of like this limping figure. Rather, is humanoid, looks like an Eladrin. Aegis. It's sort of approaching you at sort of a quickened pace. Aegis, could you please introduce your character?
Hello. Hello there. Could you possibly help me here? I'm kind of a bit hurt.
Are you okay?
I mean, I don't
what happened to
think
you?
my walking pattern. I was attacked while walking down this path. It was not very pleasant.
What attacked you?
It looked huge. It looked very huge.
How far away are we from the footprint that we just saw?
You're
Are we, like, right next to it?
You've maybe traveled like about 20 minutes since then,
Okay.
so it's about it's quite a while bit back.
Well, do you need a ride?
I mean, I'm not in that bad a shape. I can still stand. It's just that I may not walk as good.
Well, where you headed?
Nowhere really. I just travel around. If you want, I can join you.
If you wish, we could give you a ride. I mean, we're on our way to a town right now. Could probably seek proper medical attention there.
May I ask why you want to go to the town you're heading to?
We are escorting this young miss here.
Sierra doesn't necessarily acknowledge you. She just sort of looks away. So, Aegis, you see like this human sort of girl in like her mid, maybe late 20s, around there. She has sort of like dark red hair, sort of similar to Blood, but a little bit lighter. She's wearing like this sort of like a green rogue, sort of like a rogue jacket where you can see multiple sort of like pouches along the like sort of belt area, but other than that, she doesn't look too out of the ordinary, except for except for one hand. Her right hand has several rings.
I see. Well, do y'all possibly want another person to travel with y'all? Because I would be down.
Well,
because I really don't have a destination.
I can't turn my eye away from an injured person such as yourself. You can come with us if you really want.
All right.
Yeah, it's no problem. It's fine.
Got plenty of room in the cart here.
It's always good to have a few new buddies to have around.
I'd say Salix does not throw any argument as a horse. He just is still just chilling.
He's just a horse.
Pretty much.
Alright, so you start meandering on your way after helping Aegis into the cart. Can someone... Who is keeping watch?
Not me.
I probably wouldn't. I mean, I can, but...
It's up to you, buddy.
What do you have for perception?
+3.
I got a +5.
Yeah, if you want, you can keep watch, man.
Okay.
I'll stop you.
Yeah, I'll keep watch just because that giant's footprint, or that massive footprint, kind of piqued my interest, and then coming along, somebody that was recently attacked has also caught my interest. So yeah, I'll keep an eye out as we travel. Make sure to see nothing sneaking up on us.
Alright, can you please make a perception check?
Come on, stay in double digits. That's all I need. It's 19.
Nice, alright. So you travel for about 30 more minutes. So you only have 10 more minutes left on that wild shape.
Oh, beautiful.
Would we know that? Or are we just gonna...
Yeah, Salix knows that.
Right, but he's a horse.
And
the minute
as-
before I'll stop.
Oh, okay. I just want to make sure we're not going down the road and then, cart flip.
No.
As you're going, you see several broken trees that have been snapped in half. There's been signs of a struggle here against something very large. There's a couple of blood splatters, as well as what you can see is a dead deer that it just lying in the middle of the road that it looks like it's been crushed. It's missing most of its legs, actually. There's only 2 legs left, and it looks like most of the meat off its body has been completely stripped away. Sierra sort of glances at it and then averts her gaze because she's like, "Oh, that's disgusting."
You said I only have 10 minutes left on my
You have
wild
10
shape?
minutes. Yes, you have 10 minutes left on your wild shape.
I'm gonna tap Salix on just kind of the booty and just tell him to stop.
If we're stopping, I'm gonna drop the wild shape.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that's fine.
And Matthias, as soon as the cart stops, you sort of look over to your right, and about 50 feet away, you see this large, rotund, gruesome, humanoid-looking figure, about 10 feet tall, 10, 15 feet tall, just taking handfuls of like just meat from a slain creature that's just laying down in front of him. You're not able to make out what kind of creature, but he's just shoving it into his face. It's just this grotesque munching noise as he just slaps raw meat into his face.
I'm going to point him out to the group. Everyone, there's something massive right over there, just kind of having some breakfast.
Would I know immediately upon seeing it that it's a giant?
Yeah, you immediately know it's a hill giant Salix. You've dealt with these in the past. It's better to avoid them than confront them in your experience.
Okay.
I saw. I'm gonna look to Aegis. Is that it? Is that what attacked you?
It looks about right. It definitely appears as so.
Salix, you ever seen? What is that? What is that?
That's a hill giant.
That's a hit.
We can either fight it, or we can try and get away from it before it notices us. I highly recommend the latter.
We have no reason to fight it, do we?
I mean, I'm kind of weakened from the last what I saw, so...
I think we should try and just get this cart as far past it as we can, as quietly as we can.
It's a cart.
We
But
could
yeah,
leave the cart.
Does the
That's
cart
also a
have chains?
possibility.
But doesn't the... But if I remember correctly, doesn't y'all's cart have stuff on it?
We have
Yeah.
a lot of stuff, yes.
Yeah, you definitely aren't able to carry all the stuff you have in the cart.
I'm gonna look to Tarkos immediately and just say, we have meat. We have meat on the cart. We have a lot of meat on us right now. But we need to leave the cart now. I know. It's frustrating, but we gotta go, or we're gonna probably die.
We don't need to leave the cart.
Fucking we have meat.
Do you see what is over there?
I see it very
That's
well,
it.
but we don't
Okay.
need to leave the cart.
Right, okay. If that sees us, I don't think that deer over there is gonna fill it up. Or what it's eating now is going to fill it up.
Well, let's stop wasting
But
time.
you've got to remember the fact that it's still distracted. Let's
We could
move
just-
while it's distracted.
We could just make haste.
We're gonna move at half speed though because he just dropped his wild chain.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be, so you guys are gonna be pulling the cart.
That's not hard at all.
Okay.
I mean, it's kind of hard on my end, though.
If we all pitch in, I'm sure we can move at a decent speed.
DM, have I killed a hill giant before?
Time you managed to actually take one down, and unfortunately that one was sick with disease.
I've got a question.
It was quite weakened from disease, and it was sort of acting groggy and sluggish, and it was quite easy to defeat because the disease had made its skin somewhat thinner, so you could easily make it bleed out. This one
I've got a
seems.
question.
Looking at this one, this one seems rather healthy.
All right.
You
I've got a
do see several scars on it around the legs and the stomach area, but other than that, it looks like it hasn't. It looks like it's either hasn't seen much combat, or it's too good at combat to get hurt.
May I ask a slight question?
Oh yeah, go for it.
And this one's sort of smaller than most hill giants you've seen. Most hill giants are significantly bigger than this one. They get to be around 20 to 30 feet tall.
Go ahead, Inga.
Okay. Saying that I fought kind of fought a giant already, pretty much. Did I perhaps kill that giant, or
Nope.
did I have to run away?
You had to run.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure I got that out the way.
I'm going to quickly look to Syrah. Madam, do you mind?
Mind what?
What would you prefer to do?
Well, and she sort of like stretches out her hands a little bit, and just like raises her hands above her head, and just stretches out again, as she's sort of getting like tired of sitting. I really do not care. Either way, you can choose to fight it if you wish, but if that's the case, I will be sitting right here, waiting, as well, combat isn't necessarily my strong suit. I helped with the bandits because they surprised us, and you looked like you needed the help. That's as far as actual big boom spells, I don't necessarily have those.
I have a
Serious.
Alright, let's slowly get moving here.
I'll say if worst case scenario, if he tries to chase us, I have a spell I can try.
Oh yeah,
No, we have
yeah.
you.
If he comes at us, I can take him out. Probably at least
he-
I'd say hit
he-
him.
If he comes at us, we got meat. We have the
Mhm.
meat.
That's a good point. We can toss some of the meat to slow them, or to like try and distract them.
True. Alright, it's a hill giant though. It's not a dog. Alright, yeah. Alright,
Let's just move. It's eating right now. We just
Let's
move.
just go. Let's just go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's go. Let's go.
Salix, in your experience with giants, you know that hill giants are pretty stupid.
I would say I had a feeling they
Like-
pretty much just
like-
think with their stomachs.
Yeah, they're not very smart. They're like, think of a food-driven dog,
Yeah. Let's just
but not
let's
the
just go.
person, but not the personality. More so dumb and wants to eat.
Mm-hmm. All right, yeah. Let's just go, and if he starts to chase us, we can toss meat off the back.
Sounds good to me.
Everybody, make a stealth check.
Oh
Didn't
no.
think-
I
Didn't
have
think about what a
disadvantage.
low dex does for stealth checks.
Yeah, and
I have-
Tarkos,
My armor.
you have heavy armor, so I believe you have disadvantage with chainmail, and I think Aegis has disadvantage as well.
Oh god, we're getting into a fight.
14 with disadvantage.
All right.
I rolled a 6, -2, so 4.
So I need to roll T explanation point. Roll 2d20 basically.
2d20, and then take the lower number, then add your dex score.
I got 16.
No wait, you're supposed to.
Hopefully I didn't screw us, because I'm not a dexterous lad.
So you take the 6 and add your dex mod.
Yeah, we're getting caught because I got 7.
As you guys start going, you guys sort of seem to get a little bit of headway before the chainmail on Aegis and Salix just sort of stepping on a large bone, that having to step over the deer. He sort of like misplaces his foot and steps on the knee of one of the feet that are still there, and just hear like a large snap. And the hill giant like looks over. Hey. He sort of like, he slowly gets up and he starts walking over, and he grabs like a tree and like rips it out of the ground, and he has like a club now.
Run. That's when we run.
Just drop the meat. We
No,
have
grab the
87
meat and throw it.
pounds. We have 87 pounds. We can lure him away.
Toss out about like 15 to 20 pounds of meat, then we run.
Yeah, let's try
Or we can-
dropping meat. Let's try it.
Or we can try dropping little bit, like size, like not too big of a chunk, but sizable chunks again and again, because it doesn't say how much food he wants immediately. It just says he likes food. So
I imagine we
Chances are
need
if
to
you get-
drop enough so he doesn't just pick it up and munch it like a crumb.
Yeah, pretty much.
True.
It's just like you got to distract them for a bit.
Okay, so how about this? We drop 20 pounds of meat.
Yep, I can down with that.
He is 15 feet tall, and you want to give him a biscuit.
I'm giving him 20 fucking pounds of poison.
Well, thinking like this, right? He was just sitting there eating half a deer, and he has half left. If we give him another half a deer,
20 pounds, baby.
there you go.
It's
a
enough.
small deer. Alright, okay, alright, whatever. Whatever, do it.
I'm gonna need you guys to roll initiative.
Oh boy!
No, he's crept up on us while we were talking!
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I wait. By the way, I'm assuming I'm lowered on HP.
Yeah,
So
we
how
agreed
much
that
HP do I have?
you'd be on like half HP.
Oh my god.
Okay, so
Does-
14.
Does initiative have to be rolled in the Deciders of Fate, or do you just?
I got
Care.
a nat
I don't
20
care.
for initiative.
no.
For initiative, a 20, dirty 20.
Yeah, dirty 20.
All right.
I don't
got
like
it.
rolling nat 20s on initiative because it's like, really, this is what I'm dirty 20? The fucking initiative roll?
If it makes you feel any better, I also got a natural 20.
Oh,
The dirty
I
or
got a
natural?
6.
Mate,
I got a 6
I got a
again.
natural 20, making
I
it 22.
love natural 20s.
I got a
I,
I got
love
6
wasting
again.
my natural 20s on initiative.
It rolled, and it was
I-
on the 4, and then it just like peeped over to the 20. I was like,
Please. I don't want to die so early already.
wait.
I got a number 6.
We got good initiative. Just throw the meat, boys.
I think
All right.
you two
So
do that very high
after
initiative.
can you guys post what you got in the chat as your initiative, please?
The chat is. It's when did we get here, right?
Yeah. When did we get here? Posted and when did we get here?
I've got the lowest out of everyone.
All right. So that means
Dang, bookends.
yeah.
6, 10.
I've been rolling so bad. I've rolled 3 times, and it's that's my first roll. Above
Don't worry,
like
buddy.
double.
Don't worry, buddy. Don't worry.
I rolled one just like for fun, and I got a 5.
Maybe your luck will turn around.
All right.
I need
so
my luck
first
to
off,
turn
we're gonna
around.
start off with Tarkos.
I am going to throw 20 pounds of blind meat as far as I can with my 20 strength.
Okay.
Towards-
Can you make
towards-
me an athletics check?
Oh, no problem. What's my athletics? Woo!
Probably high.
I don't trust in the dice, so... 14?
14. That's enough. You throw it about like 10 feet behind you.
Good shit.
Next
Are
in the
you-
order, are you going to move? Or are you going to like?
I will then use my movement to just pull the cart as far forward as I can with my on my turn.
All right. I'm going to need you to make another athletics check. And just for future reference, throwing the meat or pulling the cart will take an action.
Dirty 20, not a nat 20 for pulling.
Dirty 20. Yeah, that's enough. You're able to pull the cart, but only half your movement speed, so 15 feet.
Yeah, 15 feet.
So you pull the cart about 15 feet ahead of you. Next in the order, we have Atias.
How far away is the hill giant?
40
I know.
feet. 40
He's
feet.
40 feet.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm going to just kind of stand by Syrah and just kind of look back or glance back and just say, "Stay here. Everything's gonna be fine." Actually, you might want to take a couple of steps back, and I'm going to cast Chromatic Orb at first level.
Right, make that ranged spell attack roll.
Come on, baby, come on. Oh, that's a natural 14.
14 hits, roll your damage. And what damage type is it?
I don't. I wouldn't know much about hill giants, so I guess I would hit him with acid damage.
Alright, so you guys watch as Atias sort of like raises his hand and he pulls out the spell component. Do you have the spell component? Do you have the diamond?
Oh shoot! Oh,
Yeah, you need a diamond.
Materialistic. Okay, all right. This is fine. I will switch it to just a magic missile.
All right, so
First level.
you watch as he outstretches his hand, and 3 darts of magical energy just right into the giant's chest, with just like almost as fast as bullets themselves. I need you to roll that damage.
That's 6.
6 damage. All right. It doesn't. He doesn't seem very phased by it. It just looks like he looks like you've been fairly blown by the wind or something.
Okay. Alright.
You gonna
I'm
move?
going to no, I'm just gonna kinda stay there. Do I have any bonus action? That's a real question. I don't know. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna stay there. Just gonna
For
stay
clarification, you're in the cart, right?
there. Yeah, just kinda in the cart.
All right.
Standing up. Alright.
Next in the order, we have Salix.
Oh, I rolled better than the giant.
Yeah.
So can I tell if he's like going to pursue us? Right from like how I see him.
I just
Make
shot
it-
him. I think he's going to.
Make an insight check. This is your action.
Oh
the
no,
way.
never mind. I will not do that.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna cast a 2nd level Earth Tremor at him. It's a Dex 13.
13. All right. That is a 3.
All right.
It definitely fails.
So he, on a failed save, a creature takes 1d6, 2d6 because I'm casting at 2nd level, and is knocked prone.
Hey, so you watch as sort of Salix sort of touches the ground and places his palm against it. You watch as the sort of dust from his arm sort of merges with the ground slightly, and then it starts to shake violently around the hill giant. And he struggles to keep his balance. And he just falls over flat on his back. He's not happy.
He takes 7 damage, and if he's on loose earth or stone, it becomes difficult terrain.
He is on loose earth indeed, so he is now difficult terrain. Nice job.
Let's go, boys.
Nice,
And then
nice.
for my
Big win.
bonus action, I don't think I can do anything.
You gonna move?
Are we in the cart or are we on the ground?
You're in the cart. Well, no, you're on the ground because you were pulling the cart.
Then I am running. Running down the road away from, like, down the road where we were headed to begin with.
Alrighty. Wait, you're just like turning around and running?
Like, where, like, you know how we were headed to the new town?
Yeah.
I'm heading, like, the direction we were gonna head if we didn't find the giant at all.
Oh, okay, so you're still heading down the road.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Alright, so you just start booking it down the road. You get about, your movement speed's 30, right?
30.
30, yeah, you make it about 30 feet. Next in the order, we got Gron, which is the giant. Gron is going to be using half his movement to stand up. And he grabs a nearby tree, rips it out of the ground with his other hand, and just yeets it at the cart.
Whoa.
Do I need to make a deck save?
No, because he missed. So, fortunately for you guys, trees do not make very accurate ranged weapons. So he just the tree just like flies over the cart and tumbles onto the ground, smashing into some other trees on the way. He sort of gets mad that he missed. He starts stomping after you. However, he only makes it about 20 feet closer.
Okay, so he's 20 feet away from us at this point then.
No, he's 30. Because he was 40 feet away from you to begin with, and he moved 20.
Yeah, so he's 20 feet from us.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, I'm just
okay.
terrible at math.
It's alright. Yeah, for the best of us.
But
Alright,
he was
yeah.
on difficult terrain, so it would cost an extra 5 feet.
Yeah, that's. Oh yeah, you're right.
So he'd be
So he's
25 feet.
25 feet away.
So he only moved 15. Yeah, so he's 25 feet away.
No, because every 5 feet you move, it costs. Every 1 foot you move, it'll half his movement again, basically.
Yep.
So now
He has a
He,
quarter
like-
of his movement.
So we only moved 10 feet.
He only moved 10 feet. So yeah, he is 30 feet away. I was right.
Okay, alright.
Oh.
Sorry about that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's his turn. Next is Aegis.
May I point out how I can't really do anything because all I have is basically buffs, Misty Step, or melee attacks.
Well, you can buff someone.
Hey man, I'm just pulling the cart, alright? If you want to help me.
I'm wounded, and also I only have a walking speed of 20.
Hey man, any help's good help.
Yeah, if you were to help and you succeed on the strength check, you'd be able to move the cart another 10 feet.
Okay, so... But aren't I in the cart?
You're in the cart, you can jump out, you have movement.
Okay, so I go ahead and try to get out and help this dude.
Alright, make an athletics check, please.
I swear, if it yeets my score one more time.
I believe in you.
Eight.
When did 9 work?
8 plus your strength mod.
That's 9.
Nope. 9 is not does not get you anywhere. You start trying to pull the cart. However, it doesn't seem to move or budge.
Can we?
However, now that you're helping, you do grant Tarkos advantage on his next strength check.
That was the plan the entire time.
So you're going to take advantage of a wounded paladin.
Listen, man, we're
Literally.
I'm not taking advantage.
You technically are because you're getting an advantage.
Oh, technically, actually, now that you say it.
You're taking advantage of a wounded paladin.
I had more honor than that, Tarkus. Come on. What are you doing?
You guys, next to Sierra's turn, she's going to cast invisibility on herself and just walk away. Yeah, just walk away, just for up the path, 30 feet. So you just watch as Sierra just sort of like waves her hands a bit and just disappears, and then you see like footsteps running up the pathway. Next we have Tarkos again.
You know I'm pulling that cart.
Yeah, make an athletics check with advantage.
21.
21, yeah, you guys should make it half
And that
a
20
again.
And that 20 or just a dirty 20?
No, I rolled a 16 plus 7.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, if that was a net 20.
Oh, I mean, it's 22. Doesn't matter. Whatever. And
Yeah, make it another 15 feet.
so full movement.
No, just half movement.
Okay.
So.
Could I action surge to pull the cart again?
Yeah. Yeah, you can do that.
I will do exactly that.
Make another athletics check with advantage.
26?
Yeah, that makes it. You're good.
That's a net. Isn't that a net 20?
That was an 18.
Yeah, you managed to pull the cart up to like 30 feet total, like including your action search. So another 30 feet up the path.
Yep, that is my turn. I pulled the cart 30 feet.
Next in the order, we got Attias, who is in the cart.
I'm just gonna kind of look behind and just shout faster, and I'm going to cast.
That's what she said.
Such a dick.
Move faster! And I'm going to cast. I'm gonna cast Scorching Ray.
All right, make those 3 attack rolls.
Tarkos, who you probably see just like with all his might, is like he's sweating, his veins are bulging. He's like, I'm going as fast as I can.
Meanwhile, Aegis is just limping, trying her best.
First one was 11.
11?
11 to hit.
Does not hit.
Then the second one doesn't hit because that was a natural 2. And then the last one is a 17.
17 hits. Roll 2d6 because that's you only hit 1.
Nice. Gotta make it worth it. That's not it. 6.
6. Oof. All right. Well,
no, what I'm looking for.
You like swirl fire around your hand for a second and release it in 3 sort of rays of like volcanic energy, and 2 of them sort of just brush past the shoulders of the hill giant, while the third just right in the center of the stomach. The hill giant seems almost unfazed by it, just sort of like burning his stomach a little bit. He's just
move faster, bounce less, damn it! And that'll end my turn.
Nice. Alright, next in the order we have Salix.
So, am I within, like, touching distance to Tarkos?
Tarkos is ahead of you.
So I can't. So I'm not within that.
He's 15 feet ahead of you, so no. You can walk up and touch him.
Yeah, I'll walk up, touch him, and cast enhance ability on him.
Ooh, that's big.
I'm gonna give him Bull's strength.
All right, now what does that do?
He has advantage on all strength checks for the next hour.
Oh, what? Oh my god!
But doesn't he already have advantage?
Yeah.
On 1, he has it for the next hour though.
Oh yeah.
Wow. Nice.
But all he's going to be using is athletics, and he's already got an advantage from me helping him.
But now you can go do other things if you want to.
Yeah, now you can.
Yeah.
No, if you boost,
Yeah, you can
If
now
you-
help other people because he's already got advantage.
I can't really do much for it because I mean, all I can really do is because I only have AC boost and things and like
Oh well,
bless.
it's been done.
You can bless us.
Yeah, bless
Yeah.
would be great.
Yeah,
Listen,
bless would be
listen,
amazing.
It's been given.
Bless Tarkos so we can pull the card even better.
Bless
Alright,
me so I can actually do some damage.
So I used I used 15 feet of walking, then I cast the spell. So I think that's my turn.
Yeah, you still have a bonus action and another 15 feet of movement.
Well, then I guess I will.
Keep running.
Yeah.
Or you
I
can
guess
help,
so.
All right.
or you can help with the card.
I don't think I can. I think that's an action that I don't have.
Yeah.
Well, you can get in position.
Yeah, you get.
I guess I'm
position
just
with
getting
yourself.
ahead so I can like high five someone on the way out.
Nice. Next in the order we have Gron, who's going to make. He's still difficult terrain, correct?
No, he should have gotten out of it by then.
All right. All right. So he walks his full 40 feet and he manages to catch up to you guys.
Oh my
god! And he's gonna take his great club and he's gonna try and attack Attias with it.
Oh no.
Because Attias is the closest.
Come on. Butterfingers.
14. Does a 14 hit?
Yes. Shield.
Shield? Nice. All right. So you watch as this massive, like this chunk of a tree is brought up above his head, and he starts bringing it down, and it's about to like crush fucking Attias. Like this little weak little elf man, but however he brings up his hand and
hold on.
expects.
Yeah, I wanna add some flair. As
Yeah, you do it.
you see the tree like coming down, I'm just gonna like slowly raise my hand, look at him seriously, and just like, oh, that's cute. And then cast the shield. Like I'm not even bothered by it. Like, oh, okay. Bam.
As sort of like a slight spectral dome, half dome, sort of appears just in front of him and just blocks the hit. However, he is going to be making a second attack.
Oh no.
He brings his club back and he's going to try and swipe from the side. That is a 19. So that does wait.
It's
Your armor-
one round.
Yeah, so your armor
Mine
class
is
still your armor class
17.
right now is 17, so that does hit. Unfortunately.
Boy. I didn't see that one.
And you are taking 15 points of damage.
Oh my god.
Okay, that scares me.
God.
Okay,
He's
that
just
scares
like-
me.
Oh yeah, I'm not even bothered. Oof.
Ashes is just dead
Yeah,
in the cart.
No, I'm good.
That-
I'm standing.
That scares
I'm
me.
fine.
That scares me.
So you
That
just like
scares
take
me.
you sort of like crack right in the ribs. You're like, ah, and you feel like maybe several of your ribs are broken at that point because he just hit you with a fucking tree.
I'm just gonna cough up blood and just be like, Tarkos, get this fucking guy. And I'm just gonna fucking lay flat on the ground, like cart, I guess. Did I get knocked from the cart? He hit me with a fucking tree. I mean,
Yeah, let's just say you're just like on the ground next to the cart.
okay, all right, yeah. I stumbled over the railing.
Yeah. All
Okay,
right.
yeah,
Next
that'd
in
be
the
fine.
next in the order we have Aegis.
Okay, so what to do?
Fucking help! You just saw me get whaled by a tree.
I'm trying to figure out what I should do. If I'm being correct, the giant is targeting whoever just got hit, right?
Well, you don't know who he's targeting. He just hit Atias off the
So
cart.
would he be engaged with me though?
He is within 5 feet of you.
Okay, cool.
Actually, no, he's 10 feet away from you because he has a reach of 10 feet.
Okay. Oh, great.
Is anyone else within range of 10 feet? Because going by the fact that he's stupid, he's probably going to only target whoever he can hit.
Well, you're all within his hit range.
Oh.
Like, everybody around the cart is within hit range.
That's fantastic. Yeah, we
Well-
can't run, we have to fight. It's time to fight.
I'm trying to decide something, but I can't really think of anything to do. I'm trying to decide if the main thing I'm trying to go for is who to bless, or if I should use Shield of Faith.
You can bless up to 3 creatures.
Okay, then I bless everyone.
You can bless, everyone, yeah.
Yeah.
Except
So,
for
yeah.
yourself. Everyone except for yourself. So everyone except one person.
So yeah, so do I need to like do a roll or something, or?
No. Okay. So everybody, you add a if you're casting bless, you add a D4 to attack rolls and ability checks. I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, attack rolls and ability checks until it just loses concentration, or until the spell ends.
1 sec.
Okay. Tarkus is gonna do some samurai shit.
Yeah. So we're gonna go to Sierra, who is going to remain invisible and just sort of back up 30 feet.
Smart.
Next in the order, we have Tarkos.
This guy wants to fucking go? He wants to hurt me? I'm blessed, I'm steroided up on magic right now, I'm fucking ready.
Alright.
So, he's within melee range, like I said, so he's within...
He's within 10 feet. You do have to approach him.
That's fine, I have enough movement. If... I can't flank him, correct?
Not with Atias lying on the ground.
Well, okay, if that's the case, then Tarkos is gonna stand in between the giant and Atias.
So would
Alright.
he have advantage because the giant's engaged with me? Technically?
No. How I do flanking is you have to be on the opposite end of another person who is
Yeah.
also engaged.
So-
If you're lying flat on the ground, you're not engaged.
Gotcha. Okay.
Like,
Here's my last question. Does Bear's strength or Bull's strength give me advantage on my attack rolls if I use strength?
no,
That I
it only gives advantage on checks, not
That's fine.
not attacks.
I'm gonna go hard on this kid. I am gonna feigning attack him using one of my superiority dice in a bonus action.
So
And-
you get advantage.
Yep, and with my action I'm gonna attack, and I think I can add that D8. Let me see if it's the damage. Yep,
you
to
add
the
your-
damage.
Yeah, so, but you do get to roll, you have advantage, and you also add a D4, because you're
Yep.
blessed.
Come on,
Oh,
Tarkos.
yeah, I hit. I rolled a 19 plus 7 plus 3. I think I hit him.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
I'm also expending another one to do menacing attack, so he has to make a wisdom saving throw or be frightened by me.
Okay.
I'm using a lot of superiority dice right here, boys.
Good Christ.
Come on.
Well, he rolled a
Come
2 -1, so
My
1.
DC is 15.
Dirty
he's frightened,
1.
He's frightened of me until the start of my next turn.
Okay. So he has to.
Alright,
He
now-
can't get closer. He has to move away, and he has disadvantage on attacks against you.
Yep.
Oh, that's big.
So you see Tarkos jump, just fucking leaps over from the front of the cart, just to over where Atias stands in between him, and he just raises his blade, fakes the first attack, and just does a just devastating gut swing, cutting his gut, and Tarkos just stares his hill giant in the eyes, and he radiates this menacing aura to this hill giant. Let me roll damage. Let me just read something.
The giant's just like, that's a huge.
That is 9 damage from that swing.
9 damage. Alright.
Yep.
I'm still pretty fearful though, because if it gets a hit on me, I'm probably done so.
I have 5
Whoa.
HP.
I'm standing in between you and I feared him, so I'm doing all.
Yeah, no, that was big. That was big.
I can lay on hands to bring any of you back. It's just if I go
So-
down.
Tarkos stares his hill giant eye, staying between him and Atias, and he just says, "Face me, demon!"
Alright,
That's the end of my turn.
yeah, so now next is Atias' turn. You're just lying flat on the ground. You just watch Tarkos just leap into action and just whoosh right at this giant. And the giant has this like terrified look in his eyes. He looks at this half orc.
Okay. I'm gonna slowly get up, just holding my ribs. I have blood just coming out of my mouth at this point. I'm just. Oh, nice work, Tarkos. Oh, hold on. And I'm gonna look at Tarkos, and I'm gonna ask him. Wait, how far away is the giant push?
10 feet from you.
Okay, 10 feet from me.
10 feet from you, 5 feet from Tarkos. Tarkos is directly in front of you.
Okay.
I will be your shield.
Yeah, but I got something else too. If I need it, I kind of wanna try something first. So I'm going to stand up and I'm going to Tarkos. How much do you trust me?
I would trust my allies with my life.
Great. And I'm going to just kind of step to the side of Tarkos, and I am going to cast Thunder Wave at 2nd level, which is Wave of Thunder force sweeps out around you. Each creature in a 15-foot cube originating from you. Let's make a Constitution saving throw. Hold on.
That's me.
On a failed save, a creature takes 2d8 thunder damage and is pushed 10 feet away from you. On a success, it takes half damage. So,
Alright, that is an evocation spell, so that, and it is within 15 feet cube of yourself, so Tarkos would be affected as well.
yep,
Would I be
so,
affected?
You can sculpt spell, right?
yep, so I
scary.
can create a pocket when I cast an evocation spell that affects other creatures that I can see. I can choose a number of them, 1 equal to the spell's level, and they automatically succeed on their saving throws against the spell, and they take no damage if they would normally take half damage.
Alright, sweet, so,
Am I affected by this?
It has to make a Constitution save?
Constitution save.
That's an 8, that's a 22.
Oh, so would I be within range of
Still
the
take-
thingamajiggy?
No, you would not be.
Still takes half damage, which is 3d8.
I just like to imagine Tarkos radiating this aura of fear as this just wave of pure force comes out from behind them. and pushes against this giant.
So that's a 13 in total, so it'll be 6 damage.
All right.
6 thunder damage.
Yep. 6 thunder damage, and he is not pushed back, is he?
No.
All right. So
He is
that.
not.
Do you want to move?
Yeah, I'm just kind of gonna now step behind Tarkos and just say, you know what? You got it from here. And I'm just gonna
Ow.
back up. So it took half my movement to get us 15. So yeah, I'm gonna move 10 feet behind Tarkos.
All right. So that makes it Salix's turn.
How close am I to Aegis?
To Aegis? You're like
Yeah.
right next to Aegis.
Oh no.
No, you're like 15 feet ahead of Aegis.
No, I need to go. I keep forgetting how to pronounce the guy that's on 5 HP.
Matthias?
Yeah, Atthias. There you go.
There you
Matthias.
go.
How close am I to him?
Well, you were, then he moved 10 feet. You're like within 10 feet of him.
All right, I'm gonna move 10 feet to him and cast Cure Wounds on him.
Oh, thank you. I love you
All
so
right.
much.
Roll for heal. Roll for Band-Aid.
You only get 6 HP. I'm sorry.
That's totally fine. I'm almost back to full health. Wizard,
wi-
y'all.
He's a wizard.
I'm a wizard.
Roll
I'm a
for
wizard.
Band-Aid.
And that is my action, and my rest of my action will be spent. I can't really do anything with a bonus action.
I'm scared, boys.
Yeah, I guess that's it.
It's okay.
I'm an
Alright.
honorable
Next is Gron's turn, and he's going to take the dash action and move the fuck away from you. So he just runs 80 feet away in the way he came, right into the woods. And then he stops. And now
You
his...
just hear Tarkos yell, "Coward!"
next
Does that provoke opportunity attack?
it does, actually.
Let
you
me
do get an attack of opportunity.
roll the hit. Come on. Roll the dice. A 26 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. Roll damage.
Sadly, don't think I can spend any superiority dice, but that's fine. 9 damage as he runs away.
9 damage. Alright.
You just see as he tries to run away and just turns around and starts, just booking it as far as he can. Tarkos takes his blade and slashes it straight down his back as his back is turned to him.
Alright, and this giant is starting to look a little roughed up at this point. Next in the order we have Aegis.
Well, how much HP would the wizard have?
How much
Like,
HP does
how
he-
much? Not how much HP does he have, but how much HP is he away from being full?
Matthias?
Me? I am 8 points away from being full.
How many?
8. I mean,
I
I
want to
have...
use lay on hands, but I'm not sure about it.
You can save it. I have kind of something tucked away. Kind of something a little tricky. That can help.
I wished paladins had cantrips because I don't have anything I could do now.
I'm not gonna lie, boys. We're not letting this thing get away.
I'm not letting it get away. I've been waiting a week for this session. Here we go.
Once in battle, Tarkos does not run or flee.
I was planning on running, but then he said he looked rough, so now I have to.
I want to walk towards it.
Alright. You could get about 20 feet, unless you take the dash action, which then you can go 40 feet.
I'm gonna dash since I can't really do anything else.
Alright, so you get 40 feet closer, you're about halfway there. And that's your whole turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, so... Yeah.
I can't do
next-
anything until I get melee range.
Yeah, next is Sierra, who's just gonna stay where she is, just staying invisible. She's gonna, like, take the hide action, I guess, just standing still. So that's a natural 20, oh god. Yeah,
She is just.
you just like you like
in.
look around and like check on her, and you're just like, I have no idea where she is.
Just reading a book invisible in the corner somewhere.
Yeah, she's like drawing. She's just drawing invisible.
She's drawing Attias getting smashed in the side by a tree.
Just really rub it in.
Yeah, it's like hyper realistic. Next in the order, we got Tarkos.
So, how far away is he again?
80.
Okay,
80 feet away.
No longer frightened anymore.
He's
But
not
I am-
scared of you.
I am gonna run up 30 feet and then take the dodge action.
All right.
And you see Tarkos as he gets to 30 feet, and he like points his sword towards the hill giant. He's like, "Face me, coward!"
All right. Next in the order, we
You're
got
making my
Dias.
job harder.
You'll make him.
I guess I'm just going to. So I was 10 feet away, so that means he's 90 feet away from me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm going to use my full movement to run, like, kind of chase Tarkos up like 30 feet. And then I'm going to Misty Step 30 feet, kind of a little in front of Tarkos.
All
There's
right.
a max distance on it.
Yeah. So that is your bonus action. You can cast a cantrip as an action.
Let me see. I was thinking about hitting him with a magic missile.
It has to be a cantrip because you've already cast a leveled spell.
I
If
did.
you cast,
Oh, that's right.
if you cast a leveled spell as a bonus action, you can only cast.
Oh,
you
it's
can
not.
only
It's
use your
not a
action to cast
spell.
a
I just
cantrip.
have it.
Oh, as a racial ability.
Yeah, as a racial ability. It's
I'm
face
not
step. Face step
sure.
is Misty Step.
Yeah, I'm not sure if.
Yeah, normally, well, okay, well, from what I've seen DMs do it is like if it uses, if it's racial, it's very finicky. It's really just up to DM at that point if it's a racial ability.
It
If
says
it's a racial-
casting
if-
time, one bonus action. I don't know.
Yeah, if it's a racial ability, I'll let you cast a spell as an action.
Okay. All right. Cool.
If you use the racial slot, not your spell slots, because you can use your racial
Yeah.
spells that you with your spell slots.
Yeah.
So
You can take a long rest before that returns.
yeah,
Or short
okay.
rest, something like
Yeah.
that.
So if you use your racial ability slot, then yes.
Yeah, that was just a one-time use there.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, and then I will cast. My last second level. I'll hit him with a magic missile at second level. This is my last second.
So that does
Second
hit.
level.
So
Well, hold on.
it
I
automatically
gotta.
hit.
Oh, it does.
Yeah, because magic
Oh.
missile automatically hits.
It's 4 beams, baby.
That's all right. Nice. Does bless? No, bless doesn't do anything for damage. Though.
No.
Bless doesn't add anything for damage either.
I can imagine if it did.
Ooh, that's nice. So
Okay.
that is 12 points of damage.
12.
12.
Alright.
I got a 2, 2 threes, and a 4. Nice.
All right. So you watch as these 4 darts of energy fly from Attias' arm, just go poof, 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 right into the back of the giant, and he sort of like turns around angrily and just. Then we have Salix.
Okay, so he's super far away at this point, correct?
Yeah, from you, he's like 100 feet.
All right. I guess how close is Aegis this time?
He's only like 40. He's only 40 feet away.
I'd say because he's still. Oh well, he's 40 feet. I can't.
He's slow. You can move.
Well, no, I'm trying to see. I was trying to get within touch of him.
Oh, yeah.
I guess I'll just double dash towards the giant.
All right, so you dash 60 feet closer. So now he's only 40 feet away from you. Next in the order, we got Gron, who, after turning around angrily after receiving these darts, he's going to reach his hands in the ground and just rip out a large chunk of earth and just raise it over his head and yeet it. He's going to yeet it at Tarkos.
Oh, I can take it. Fucking yeet it at me, I dare you.
That's a
Cut it in
natural
half.
20.
Go hit me, I'm used to this. This happens to me all the time.
It's a critical hit.
Oh god.
All the
That's-
time, baby.
That's 60-10.
All the time.
This could just
D10.
This could
Yeah,
just
I'm
straight
gonna-
up get.
don't worry, boys. I can still live.
No
I have the
numbers.
wait, I took the dodge action. He
Oh,
has
yeah,
disadvantage.
His disadvantage, you're right. Fuck, that's a natural
Oh.
1. That's a natural
Yes!
1. Fuck you.
The gods are on my side.
Oh.
Dude,
I like
that
to
is
imagine.
damn
All
it.
right.
God
This is
damn
a natural one. I like to imagine what happens is Tarkos just grabs his blade, and as the chunk of earth comes at him, he just slices straight through it and cuts it in half as it splits
Oh
down.
my god.
I'm just picturing like Samurai Jack, bro. Just,
When I picture natural one, I just imagine the thingamajiggy being thrown and then it flies right back in his face.
You just see Tarkos cleave straight through this chunk of earth.
nice,
Oh,
nice.
God. Fuck you.
The, enemy,
Listen,
the enemies.
I took the dodge action first.
Next in the order is Aegis.
Okay, so how many feet away is the dude away from? How many feet away is the journey from?
He was 80 feet from you. You traveled 40 feet. He's 40 feet away.
Okay, so I'm going to walk 20 feet.
Alright. Now he's only
Then,
20 feet away.
I'm gonna face step behind him. Not face step, but misty step behind him. Do you think that
Nice.
would? Do you think that would surprise him at all?
No?
Dang it.
No.
Okay. Then I
So
will
are
grab
you,
my
are you casting Misty Step, or are you using your racial ability to teleport?
racial. I
Okay,
don't
yeah,
have
so-
misty step in my spell list.
Okay, so yeah, you're gonna face step behind him. Alright, you're just Omaewa no Shinderu.
Oh,
I grab my hammer and I try to bonk him.
Alright, so you can't reach his head, but you can bonk his back, so make an attack roll.
hit him in the knees.
If this ends up being the killing blow, though, although I don't think that's going to be the case at all.
Knock in his knees.
Yeah, break his knees.
I need
Go
to
for the
check my
knees.
proficiency
That's
with the
actually a
hammer.
spell. Hold on, I actually made a spell in
Yeah, I saw that.
The-
It's spell called
the-
Go for the Knees.
yeah, hidden spell book. It's the first spell I put in. It's go for the knees in all caps.
Oh, I don't think a 9 works.
Yeah, 9 does not hit,
Why-
unfortunately.
Why does my rolls have to be so bad?
So
No,
you try
no,
to
it's a
swing at
14 hit.
you try to swing at like the back of his knee. He sort of like turns around and catches your hammer for a second. He like pushes it away. Next
Wait, was that?
Yeah,
oh
I-
no. Were you blessed?
I'm screwed.
no,
Did you add
he,
the D4 to that attack?
no, he didn't
No,
bless
he
himself.
blessed the rest of us.
Yeah,
Oh, that's right. Oh, my bad. My bad.
I'm screwed. I'm screwed.
yeah.
You'll be okay. You'll be okay.
So next in the order is Sierra.
Unless
She's
Sarah
gonna-
pops in and
She's
does
just
some.
gonna stay invisible, just chilling. She's basically not in combat here. Next in the order is Tarkos.
Alright, so how far away was he?
He's only 20 feet away from you.
I'm gonna move up the 20 feet, and I'm gonna spend another superior die to feign attack again.
So you get advantage.
Give
You
myself
do
a-
already get advantage because you're flanking with Aegis.
Oh, okay. I won't. Actually, maybe.
Do it.
No, I won't. Actually, how roughed up does he look at this point?
He
Yeah,
looks
is he like
about-
on death's door?
No, he's looking about like halfway.
Alright, I won't feign attack then. If I already have advantage,
Yeah,
I am
you're
gonna
advantage.
run up to him with my sword. D4 because of bless. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 17 hit.
17 definitely hits. Yeah, roll for damage.
I will How many people are in melee range of him again? It was just
Uh,
me and you, right?
Just you and Aegis.
I won't do that then. But what I will do is, as I'm striking him, and I deal. Okay, come on, give me my damage. 14 points of damage
Nice.
with my sword.
So that's nice.
You just see Tarkos run up and like slash at his arm. And as he does that, he looks the hill giant in the eyes and he says, "Let's have a proper fight, coward!"
All right. Yeah, that's easy enough. Next thing we have Matthias.
So he appears 20 feet. Yeah, I'm gonna move up. No, actually, I can just throw a spell at him. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do that. I'm gonna stay away from him. I'm weak. I am going to just kind of rub some of the dried blood from my mouth at this point, and I'm going to just say, "Yeah, keep him busy, Tarkos. I'm just gonna be over here." And I'm gonna extend my hand, and another first level magic missile is going to be fired upon him.
All right, roll that damage.
Yeah.
Continues to ignore Aegis' beam behind him.
Yeah. Okay, so that's 9 points of damage on that.
9 points of damage. Alrighty. He is looking really rough.
Oh, how poetic is it going to be when Aegis kills him?
All right, next in the order we have Gron, who's being just pelted.
Whoa.
No, Salix.
Oh yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to skip you, Salix. My apologies.
Me.
My apologies.
We don't look over druids here.
Yeah.
Hopefully not.
Yeah,
so
sorry. If you pick Druid, you don't get to take turns.
God dang. So I'm within 40 feet of him.
Yep.
Can I use my full movement to get within 10 feet of him?
Yep.
And then can I cast Earth Tremor on him? Again?
Yeah. Yes. Is that an area of effect spell?
It just says range of 10 feet. And then it doesn't have like a square or a cube or a circle.
Maybe if... Oh, you don't have Avery in this server, that's alright.
1 second. I'm gonna Google the spell. It's a 10-foot radius.
It does?
Oh, no.
For me, it just says 10. If it's 10-foot radius, then I won't cast that.
It's a
Yeah,
10
because
foot
you would be able to do
radius.
both me and the other dude.
Yeah, it's a 10-foot radius within...
Well, it's definitely within the dude in front of the giant. But the question is, what I do from there too?
Oh god, your mic is going... Sound like a Xbox
Your mic
microphone.
is taking a
Xbox.
trip down your own throat.
Yeah.
Is that better?
That
That's
is
better.
much better.
Much better.
Okay.
In that case...
But, okay.
Go ahead. What were you saying?
I was going to say, would that just be within the range of that too?
Yeah,
I'm not gonna
if he cast Earth Tremor, he would hit Tarkos, the Giant, and Aegis.
Okay, in that case, I am just going to take a pinch of the dust that is completely all over Salix's body, as I expressed before, and cast Infestation.
What does that do?
It is a 13 con save. So make that first. And...
That's a 19.
Yeah, I figured. So nothing happened.
Okay.
And I will stay where I am.
Alright, next in the order we got the giant Gron. Gron's going to lift up his great club and he's going to like swing at Tarkos.
Come on, then.
That is a 18 natural 18, so that definitely hits.
I take those, don't worry.
Oh. Okay, so that's a solid. I can't do math.
Would he have disadvantage because he's flanked?
No.
Okay.
That's 23 points of damage.
I'm gonna use my reaction and a superiority die to parry.
Alright.
Oh,
Roll.
I wanted the killing blow.
That reduced that damage by 7.
Alright, so
That's what
23 damage gets reduced down to 16.
You just see as he like slams the tree down on Tarkos and he raises his blade, but Tarkos falls to one knee under the sheer brute force of this thing.
Yeah, alright, and he's gonna go for his second attack against Aegis. Does an 18 hit? Yeah, 18 matches exactly.
Oh no.
Right on the AC.
Pardon?
Well, I'm extremely worried now. I only have 14 HP.
Oh, he rolled low. You're taking 15 points of damage.
The man
Wait,
is unconscious.
Am I allowed to use reaction to parry?
No, that's a thing that that's a battle master fighter
Oh.
thing.
It's one of my
That's just-
maneuvers.
It's one of his abilities.
Do I would,
I don't know what to do, buddy.
I'm trying to think if I have something I can do to just ignore this, but I don't think I do.
Hey,
I
he's
tried to
looking-
dodge it.
Yeah. So
he's looking real rough.
Aegis.
But I'm going oof.
Goes unconscious.
Yeah, you go unconscious. So you're unconscious, and that means the bless is gone.
No!
So you guys watch as after attacking Tarkos, he sort of turns around and brings the club and just swipes it and just poof right into Aegis' side, and Aegis is not moving. He's just on the ground. Next in the
She went
order,
oof.
yeah, next in the order we do have Aegis. I need you to make me a death saving throw. So roll a d20, and that's it. What? 10 or higher is a success. Anything lower than 10 is a failure.
Imagine gets a nat 20. The like mega Chad move.
Yeah, that'd be amazing.
The one time I get a nat 20 happens to be when I'm trying to live. I get a nat 1.
But,
No.
but
You rolled a
The,
1.
the,
oh, that's
The
two
bot-
failed death saves.
the bot
That
doesn't want. The bot doesn't want to give me mercy. It
The
wants
bot
me
is
to die.
the bot is trying to kill you. What did you do to the bot? Maybe you should apologize.
Oh my god.
It's the bot, not me. You
yeah.
saw
You
how
did
bad my
something to
stat
the-
rolls
You
were.
did something to the bot, man. It hates you. You gotta
I'm
apologize.
ready for Aegis to die for a second.
It hated me from the
Aegis
start.
dies.
Oh,
It hated me from the start.
It's like, man, that's weird. This stranger
Can
came
someone
up to
just-
us and then he just died.
Can someone just steal my Can someone just steal me so that I can get right back up?
I don't know if I'm close enough to heal you.
Oh,
I just
God.
need to be
You're
healed
within
more.
30 feet. Yeah, you're within 30 feet.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Because you
Alright.
move up. You're with,
Wait, I'm
yeah,
at-
you did move up, and then you're 30 feet away from the giant. Oh no, you're 35 feet away.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
You better succeed your next
Please.
saving throw.
One more, and then I can bring him back.
Imagine imagine that somehow someone manages to heal me and I just rise up and just yeet the giant.
Yeah. So next in the order is Sierra, who after seeing that someone got knocked unconscious, she's final intervene, and she's going to cast Melf's acid arrow. You watch as this.
So her
beam of-
invisibility drops, yeah.
Yeah, her invisibility drops. She just appears, and yeah, that's a 19. That definitely hits. Let me just look up the spell real quick, because I don't know the specifics of it. Alright, 4d4 acid damage. Alright, and then 2d4 acid damage again next round.
How's this giant looking?
He's pretty rough. Let me roll acid damage and see if it kills it. It probably won't, but... Oh, she almost rolled max damage. Okay, so that's 20 damage. Oh god, it's almost dead.
Boys.
It is like on death's... It is on death's door.
If you didn't have it so that I just lost half of my HP, I probably would have been good.
Yeah, but... Well... Yeah. Anyway. Next in the orders we have Tarkos.
Boys. Do you guys have faith in me?
I do not. I'm dead.
Aegis might die.
I need all your spiritual energy. I am going to try and end this.
I am literally on death's door.
I am going to use my last superiority dice to feigning attack to give myself advantage.
Alright.
I am literally on death's door. I don't have that much energy.
That's an 18 hit.
18 definitely hits.
18
and I don't think you need to bother rolling for damage. You have a +5 to damage, correct?
18 damage.
It's dead. It's dead.
Alright. So you see Tarkos as his friend falls in battle and this thing just gets covered in acid. Tarkos takes his sword after getting like pushed to the ground. I jump on his knee and then jump up to his head and just slice it straight off.
Yes!
As his head falls to the ground and Tarkos lands. He like kind of spitting up blood from that one attack he took. He's like,
Alright.
I've got one question.
Combat is over, however, due to the distance and sort of the action economy and stuff like that, I do need Aegis to make one last death save to see if...
Oh my god, he could die right here.
Yeah.
If he dies right here, I got nothing.
do you have
We're like level 3. How are we... No, we can't bring it back.
I don't have any ranged.
Come on.
You don't have the spell
Don't-
healing word?
No, I have cure wounds.
Oh,
I
don't
have
die.
restoration.
Would any of... Hold on, wait,
Oh,
wait,
you're
wait.
okay! Okay! That's a 12, so that's a success.
Oh my god.
Someone heal me. Bring me back, please, please, please.
Got 6
Oh my god.
Oh,
Holy shit,
And it was
y'all.
only 2 over the mark. It was only 2 over the mark.
yeah, that's still good. That's a success. So, you just barely hang on, and then Salix comes over to you, casts Cure Wounds, and you're back up with 6. And you just wake up, and you're like, I almost died. Oh.
I'm going to approach Tarkos and just kind of put my hand on his shoulder. Just kind of, well done.
Can I use...
Well done.
Can I bring up my hammer and just try to lean on it?
Yeah. It takes quite a bit of effort for you to stand up.
Tarkos kind of swishes the blood off his blade and puts it back in the sheath. And he looks over to Attias and says, "You two, your magic, you call it, was pretty helpful."
I think, you know, I don't normally believe in gods and science and everything like that. But the fact that we're
Raises an
still
eyebrow.
alive, barely, some of us, but I'm pretty sure these guys are trustworthy and good. I don't think they're gonna fuck up our trip. And I'm gonna just fall backward.
Immediately,
Yeah,
upon
just
bringing
like
back
it.
Aegis, I start looking to see if there's something, if I could salvage anything from
From the giant. The giant didn't really necessarily have any equipment. It just had like a tree, and maybe it's just like a loincloth made of hides.
I mean like trophy hunting.
Oh.
Tarkos, I'm not gonna lie, he picks up the head he cut off.
Yeah,
Can I cut off like? I don't know. I'll cut off his pinky finger.
All right, yeah. Now you have a hill giant pinky finger. Oh, what's that? Yeah, that's my hill giant pinky finger. Oh, why do you have that?
Because I killed a hill giant. That's why.
With that,
Can I point out something?
Sure.
yes.
I don't know exactly who said it, but someone said something about not believing in gods near a paladin.
You know, I don't believe in God or science.
I have my intelligence is 19. I believe in magic and all that. So the science.
I don't believe what you said. I don't believe in gods or science. Wait a minute.
No, in signs.
Oh,
in signs.
okay.
Oh yeah, I was about to say science.
Because we were just like 20 minutes, like an hour ago, Tarkos and I are just like, I don't know if we can trust these guys. Bam, bam, bam. You know what? They're good. If they wanted us dead, they would have just left us. We're good.
Yeah.
Tarkos looks over to everyone else. You know, you never really know someone till you share a battle with them. I must say, that was quite the experience for all of us.
That was nice. That's good. Are you still holding the head while you're saying that?
Tarkos with like one hand and like grabbing it by its hair is just holding the fucking hill giant head. It's his trophy. He took that shit.
If you don't believe in science nor gods, then please explain to me how I am still standing.
The fact
Said
that you're
signs, not science. Signs. S-I-G-N-S.
Yeah, science. I said science.
The fact
If you
that
don't
you
believe
were
in
standing means
science,
you're just too stubborn to die.
Right. So let's
Sons
take
of
this.
Slayer.
Right. Okay. I understand. Holy man, Aegis. My apologies. If we were just to look at everything that just transpired, I'm still lying on the ground. I'm just kind of looking at this guy while I say this. If we looked at everything that transpired, then it would probably be a sign that your time is up. But good thing Salix was around to help you up because you were knocked out and you were going to die. So if your gods were there, then why would they? Can't believe that. You know, you were just there, lying on the ground in front of me. I saw it. I was there.
They might have been just trying to show science that we need to get stronger in order to continue. Otherwise, we might have too many encounters like these and we might lose someone.
Are we still standing?
Well, I'm still standing. I'm on a hammer.
Matthias
The
is
fact
currently
that we are
laying
not
down.
dead means
I mean-
that the fight was not worth our time. He was weak and a coward at that.
You know, I don't really know about weak. He kind of hit me with a tree that he lifted on the
any-
ground.
Well, I'm not gonna lie, Matthias. You don't really have much in terms of build. I could probably pat you on the back too hard and knock you to the ground.
Yes, because I got hit with a tree, Tarkos. Did you not see the first? Did you not see the first shot?
Did you not see me get hit by the tree as well?
Can both of y'all stop arguing?
I couldn't. I was looking at the ground because I got hit by a tree.
It matters not anymore.
Salix
Fight
is just
over.
like
Can
Salix
both
is
of
just
y'all
like
stop
cutting off
arguing?
the antlers of the crushed deer that we saw at the beginning.
All right.
Like he's effectively trophy hunting like the things that are on the forest floor.
Let's see what other body parts I can scavenge.
You see Tarkos just kind of look at his shoulder and you hear him mutter, a minor dislocation, as I use second wind and pop it back into place.
Oh my god.
I just randomly thought of the most evil thing you could do. Summon another hill giant.
You see, that's what I started thinking because at the start, DM, you were like, yeah, they're usually a little bit bigger than this, and then he started running away, and it dawned on me. I was like, oh no, we're fighting a baby, and he's going to mom, and like she's gonna come out of nowhere, and we're all gonna die. I was like, I was freaking out. I was about to tell Tarkos not to let him get away.
Pulling the cart again.
Yeah, Tarkos grabs the head, pulls it back to the cart, and puts it in the cart. Dude, that's his trophy.
Wait, is the cart damaged?
No, he missed.
Because it hit you, not the cart.
Yeah, he hit you, not the cart.
I was just making sure it has branches, you know, it's a thing.
Let us.
The tree, like the cart has a bit of scratches, but it has no structural damage. Like it'll work. It works still.
The fight is over, and we still have a destination to reach. Let us be on our way.
Let's go.
I just start walking towards the cart, slowly dragging my hammer behind me.
It's like a bummed out Thor.
Tarkos offers to like help you into the cart, and like if you need help, it just kind of like picks you up and puts you in.
Sierra just sort of walks back to the cart and she's like, well, that was a very cool.
Tarkos, do you need help pulling the cart just from a normal, like, sized person?
What is that supposed to mean?
I can, on my own, 600 pounds without an athletics check is what I can pull.
Well, there you go.
I mean, if you want.
Okay, hold on. Let's
Yeah,
take into account that a cart probably weighs around 200 pounds. The average person weighs about 150.
That's
So,
true.
There's
I can,
about
for the most part,
there's 3 people.
be fine on my
There's
own.
100 pounds of lion meat.
100
Or
pounds.
80
we threw
80 pounds
20
of lion meat.
we threw 20 of it, so now we're
320. Wait, so
we're down,
60.
we're down. Yeah, we're down to 60.
1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 people in it, so that's a solid 600 pounds itself.
Yeah.
So
I'll come out.
That's,
I'll
that's
come
not,
out.
that's not
if you want
including
help.
equipment.
if you want help, me.
I'll come and help Tarkos.
Yeah, with your combined strength, you're able to pull it.
I'm laying down in the cart. Just like at everybody's feet. I'm just laying down, trying to relax, go into a small trance while we journey.
Can I also fall into a trance? Someone else is going to fall into a trance.
Yeah, you both just like go unconscious in the bottom of the cart.
Meanwhile, Tarkos and I are like, just like,
Like,
man, it's really hot out.
oh, dude,
Yeah.
Tarkos literally like relocates his shoulder manually and then just gets right on back to it, man. He's a fucking trooper.
Yeah,
He does not
fighter.
care.
That's what
Yeah.
fighters do, man.
Yeah, dude, that's my job. I do this for a living.
Yeah, so you guys travel for about 4 hours.
Okay, so that counts as a long rest, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, and you guys sort of wake up, and Sierra's just sitting in the cart, and she just sort of looks at you two. She's like, "So you're finally awake."
Oh my god.
Of course I am awake. I mean,
Oh
this is probably going to be quite the bumpy ride, so...
Got caught in that Imperial ambush, eh?
It's more of a giant ambush, but less of an ambush and more of a hey, fight.
I'm just gonna
It wasn't an It was not an ambush, more like a game of cat and mouse. But the mouse outsmarted the cat.
Oh boy.
Yeah, the mouse had a Glock.
I guess in the 4-hour walk that Salix and Tarkos are taking, I'm pretty much just gonna ask what they've been doing and like sort of like what they're planning to do when they get to this new town.
Also, I have
Just to get on the same page as the rest of the group.
Well, you see, right now we're escorting this young lady here. She is going through some kind of rites, from what I remember, and she needs help getting to this forest, and we are being paid to help her.
Alright, sounds like a plan.
I've got a slight question at a character.
Yeah.
Did the long rest perhaps heal me? Or...
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah.
simply how it...
That's
Okay.
how long rests work. For elves,
Okay.
anyway.
I'd
So,
say
yeah.
me and Tarkos are still kind of whatever.
Hey man, I'm missing like 5 HP. I'm fine. I relocated that shoulder. It's all good, baby.
I mean, to be fair, I'm also on full. I'm
If
just
any- if
down
anything, we
some-
just need to
some
take,
spell
like-
slots.
If anything, we just
And I'm now full.
could we say we take it a quick hour on our way over to take a short rest, the two of us, while they're trancing?
Yeah, sure. Go right ahead.
Really?
That recharges your action surge. No, that recharges your second wind. Does that recharge action surge?
I think it does.
That
It does,
recharges my wild shape.
Yay.
You must
Turn the
say yep, shorter or long rest. I basically get everything back. That's what. Well, that's fighter.
Yeah. How? Do you want to expend a hit dice?
Yeah, I'll expend the one just to get the full. Might as well. Let me roll.
I regain all expended uses upon a short rest.
Okay, I'm back to full health.
And... everyone's good and ready then.
Yeah, so
Yeah, all set. Good.
Oh, that's
Everybody's-
beautiful. Oh, you know what that means? I can be a horse again if I really want to.
Aw, that's not necessary, man. Come on.
I'll say I probably won't. I'll save that
The
for
horse
in case
will
we have
make
to
it-
fight another giant.
the horse would make it so much faster. Just saying.
I am proficient in riding you. Just remember that.
Oh my god.
Ooh, phrasing there.
Oh, that's
Oh,
so,
wait a
so
minute.
Good, so
Wait
good to
a
say
minute.
that. So good to say that. To the group.
Wait,
Hold on.
imagine
Oh,
Marge is
Hold on a
fine.
minute.
Let's just continue.
Wait. Hold on.
We'll just continue.
Wait just a minute.
Nah, it's fine. We don't have to worry
No,
about it.
we have to talk about this. Hold on.
Nah,
Hold
You do
on.
have an
Discover
actual-
something about yourself?
I do
or-
have
Hold
an
on.
actual-
just because Tarkos is a kinky man doesn't mean you can kink shame him, alright?
I do actually have a game question though.
Yeah.
Would I know how long until we reach this next town? Like generally?
If you two are pulling the cart, it'll take you another 2 days. If you are a horse, it'll take you 1.
But I'm only a horse for at max 2 hours.
Yeah, so you'd maybe get like a day and a half if you turn into a horse twice.
What if everyone helps to pull the cart?
I mean, you could turn into a horse twice, then take a 1 hour break, and then
That's
you
true.
get significantly farther.
Alright, I guess I'm turning into a
still
horse.
up for just like not having the cart.
Could
I
I?
don't.
Could I
You really
possibly hop
close
out
that
and help
I
them?
don't think you realize how much shit is actually in this cart.
I
60 pounds of lion meat.
Marcos,
Can I-
I've been here since day 1. I know how much is in the cart, minus the lion pelt. I'm still upset about that. You can carry the giant's head.
Okay.
I'm not gonna let you leave it alone.
Those are my notes.
Do you two possibly need help?
Here's
If so, I can just hop out and help.
Yeah, let's keep going with the cart, I guess.
You know, I
We
guess
got
so.
attacked. We already got attacked. If it happens again, Tarkos.
I
I'll bring up
hop
the
out and
discuss
go to
again.
help them.
we came out alive.
I will stay in the cart with Sierra.
Alright.
So I'm now helping them push the cart. So
If Aegis
Not
is
for-
coming out, I'm going in. I'm tapping out.
I'm good.
Because I believe you have
Oh.
a higher strength than me, so it should make sense.
I only have a 12.
I have an 11, so technically you do.
Yeah. I'm gonna have a +1, so
So Aegis and Tarkos are pulling. Matthias and me and Sierra are in the cart.
I still can't believe how I just clutched that throw.
Alright, I guess we're just on our way towards the town now.
Yep, not much.
You keep
I'm gonna-
going. Who's keeping watch?
I'll keep a lookout. Actually, no, wait. Matthias, you said you had a +5? You go.
Okay. Yeah, I'll keep a lookout.
Make a perception check, if you please.
Come on, baby, give me the double digits. Don't need to die again. No. Okay, guys, we're gonna die. That's a natural 1. That's 6 in total.
So
Runs
you
into
don't
a
see
tree.
this coming. That's a great way to start every sentence after a failed perception check.
Oh boy.
Here we go.
If it
gentlemen.
helps, my passive perception is 13.
No. So you just sort of like start looking around, and then you get super distracted by this hummingbird that's like flitting around the trees. And you're just like, wow, it's so pretty. And then you don't notice that there's a well, you don't notice.
Oh God, we're gonna die.
You don't notice.
Okay, all right, yeah.
Oh god, please
You
no.
travel for the
Wait.
rest of the day,
Oh,
and
wait.
you set up camp. Do you want to set up camp, or do you want to keep going? If you keep going, you risk exhaustion.
Camp.
You can set.
It's always smarter to
I'm gonna
camp.
say camp. I'm gonna go camp, and then can I possibly try hunting for something to eat?
Bro, we got like 60
Dude,
pounds
there's
of lion meat.
67 pounds of lion meat.
That's
What
Yeah.
do you
not
mean?
gonna hold for long.
And Tarkos
What
has
if-
Tarkos has like a shit ton of spices.
Yeah.
What if
Don't
I
worry.
don't like lion meat?
Well, then fucking sucks to be you, buddy. Go find your own food. You won't have a cook to cook it, but you can fucking try. Yeah, okay. I'll prepare us. Let's see. What are my ingredients here?
Oh my god, you
You have paprika, oregano, pepper, salt.
He doesn't have paprika. He has cumin, oregano, and salt.
Cumin. That's what it was.
And I got a bit
I'm-
of pepper.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna have the meat anyway because I don't trust the bot today. I don't trust it at all.
Okay. I will prepare us a good meal. I'll think about what the meal is, but don't worry, boys. You know what? An open fire lion steak sounds really good. I'll make
Open
some.
fire steak, so you shoot rounds into the steak.
Well, I have cooked utensils. Don't worry.
Open fire!
We use an open
Wait, so
fire,
you're-
and then
so
I get
you're-
like a little skillet or pan.
Open fire. You just all back up and like point a flintlock at it. Everybody takes a shot. That's how you cook meat now.
I'll make everyone a nice, delicious, juicy lion steak.
Cooking meat over while you open fire.
And I'll use some salt, pepper, and cumin.
Alright, so you take that one use out of all those spices.
I'll put some oregano in there as well. I'll make a good ass meal. Okay.
So anyway, it started eating.
So what did I not see? Or is that not like...
Or was that not important?
So the steak tastes kind of spicy.
He's got a
Ooh,
little spice
spicy.
to it.
Yeah, it's kind of got a little bit of spice due to the cumin.
Very good.
How many
I like
pounds
spicy
did that
stuff.
use of the meat?
Well, everybody has to eat a pound. So
Let's see, a pound.
I'd say like 5 or 4
Five.
pounds,
Yeah,
maybe.
5 pounds.
yeah, 5 pounds of meat.
We're down to 62 pounds, boys.
One for each of us and Sierra.
Yep.
Mm.
Actually, this is quite good, tacos. I must admit, you're pretty good at that.
Well, thank
It's very good. It's very good.
Well, it's not good to fight on an empty stomach, and
That is
would be
very true.
dreadful to eat these bland rations all the time.
Why do you hate bland rations?
There's no flavor. There's no taste. What's the point of eating if you're not enjoying it? Food is
It
something
keeps
that's
you
meant
going
to be
forward.
enjoyed.
I see.
I simply don't eat just to go forward.
I see. You're a man of
What's
taste.
the
My
What's
dream
the
is
point?
to taste all the flavors of the world before I die.
What's the point of having rations then if you're never going to use them? And maybe one day you'll not be able to have any food near you, and the rations is all you have. Would you eat the rations, or would you collapse of starvation?
I would cook up the rations and give them flavor. I will never be without spices and utensils to make a meal out of anything.
But let's say perhaps some of your stuff was stolen and all you were left was with the
If
rations.
my stuff were stolen, then I'd be dead. No one will cry. No one will cry my spices and cooking utensils from my cold dead body.
Yeah, if I lose all my stuff, I'll just kill myself.
You'd sooner find me dead than you'd find someone stealing my cooking supplies.
It's like Gordon
I
Ramsay,
see.
but he has like an oath, like a death pact with his cooking utensils.
Because I'm not level
I see. I see.
8 yet, I can't wild shape into flying things yet, right?
No, you cannot. You can only wild shape into things that walk.
That is perfectly fine. More
They
just a
can't
clarifier.
fly or swim.
Alright.
I see.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk
So
back
it's a-
over to the fire from my little scouting mission. Just kind of done with looking around. It's like, alright, who's taking the next watch? I'll sit next to Tarkos when I eat.
I'll take a walk. Watch.
I'll take a walk and leave.
I mean, I
They-
will walk.
Yeah, I'll take a walk. You just dip. You're just gone.
If I'm just going on like a watch, just sort of like to walk the perimeter, I'm gonna I'm gonna wild shape into a brown bear.
Alright, yeah, wait, you're being a bear, and you're...
Yeah,
and
while I'm walking around, I'm gonna be a bear, just so not that so like some of like the other like wolves and stuff don't try and
don't
attack
don't
me
fuck
in the middle
don't
of
fuck
nowhere.
with you.
Pretty
Don't
much,
fuck
yeah.
with you? Yeah, alright. So you go for a walk and you turn into a bear. You start wandering around.
I'm pretty much just going on like a sort of like perimeter walk.
Make a perception check.
And I get to use my perception because I'm wild shaped.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, great, 9. I haven't rolled above a 10 like all night.
Yeah, your rolls are kind of... You and Aegis' rolls are just sucking.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah, there goes Aegis. Anyway,
He'll be back.
Here comes Aegis. Anyway, so you wander around, and you see that most animals in the forest are going to sleep. As you meander around, you do accidentally spook some deer, and they start running off. But other than that, there doesn't seem to be anything in the vicinity that's dangerous.
Alright, and after a while I just head back to camp and probably just like start to fall asleep as a bear, and then turn back to my normal shape as I'm
So
asleep.
you guys just watch as a bear waltzes into camp and just falls
Well,
asleep.
they know it's me because I got my stone arm, and they also watched me turn into it.
No, just like you just imagine that you just left and then turned into the bear, and then a big bear comes back. It'd be amazing. Anyway,
Edgersus just pets the bear. Because why not?
bear.
Very
What a
good bear.
I'm gonna quickly take out my book and just kind of jot down in it, seeing that he's now changed from a horse to a bear. And start to keep track of what he can do.
I like the idea that Attias just thinks that, like, oh man, this guy, his only magic is that he can turn into a bear, and turn into a horse.
The only magic that he knows of. Because, I mean, well, no, because you healed me. So he
I know,
knows
but it's
you
like, he's
have
like,
something going on.
he's like, these other, like, powers, I've seen those before, but then he can turn into a horse for some reason.
I'm like, yeah,
Just wait.
you want magic fire? Sure, I can do that.
Then he's like,
You want
just
to turn
bear
into a
now?
horse? It's just kind of weird. It's the first time
Just wait until I get-
surprisingly.
Just wait until I get my aura. So anyway,
So, your first watch, your perimeter walk goes without a hitch. Nothing else is happening. Who's taking second watch?
I will. I have
I
a
need to
plus
keep
3
remembering,
in
like, when I
perception.
turn into
You should have dark vision too.
guild.
I'm just going to walk the perimeters afterwards because why the heck not?
Alright, make a perception check.
Do 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 do.
While he's doing that, can I assume I can mark off a long rest for myself?
Yes.
I got a 19. Finally, look, it's turning around. Plus,
Yeah, you
plus 3.
you walk
I got
around and you
22.
don't- Yeah, you walk around and you don't necessarily see anything. It's quite calm. Nothing's going on.
Is my leg turning around?
And then you see it.
Oh.
A spider crawling up your leg.
Oh, small spider, not big
So
spider.
it's about the size. It's about the size of a dime. It's just crawling up your leg.
That is a tiny spider.
I hold my hand out to it, seeing if it would just casually walk on the hand.
It starts walking on. It starts walking on your hand.
I wave at it.
It bites you. Make a Constitution saving throw. Yeah, make a Constitution saving throw.
I
As
was
you
being
guys-
so nice to
As
it.
you then recognize that on the bottom of its abdomen is a red, like, hourglass.
Bro, you're gonna die in the forest.
Dude,
Wait.
Oh, you failed. Take,
Cure wounds and
dude,
poison.
you are really trying to, you're really trying to kill me, aren't you?
It's a spider. And you poked it. You like,
I
hey,
didn't
what's up,
poke it.
spider? And you poked
I didn't
it.
poke it. I just let it walk on my hand and then I waved at it. I didn't poke it.
I just
I'm
like
pretty
the idea that it's like, alright, you failed your Constitution saving throw. Take 94 poison damage, please.
94 points.
Alright.
Plus, doesn't it? I'm not sure if it's. Don't those things only really attack if you endanger them?
You're taking 1 point of piercing damage, right?
Ooh.
And then you're taking 14 points of poison damage, and you're poisoned for 1 hour.
Dude, I thought those type of spiders only attack if you endanger them, and I didn't show anything to endanger.
You poked it.
Dude, Aegis is just gonna come
I
back
didn't
to camp
poke
and he's
it.
just gonna plop
Like,
down on the ground and just like be
There's-
mad.
Your hand just like swells up.
What I did is that I held my hand out. I let it walk on there, then I waved at it. I didn't poke
What's up,
it. I waved.
spider?
Dog, you don't know if like D&D Black Widows act the same way as real life Black Widows.
It's a Black Widow. And chances are it's probably going to act the same if deer act the same way and wolves and all that shiz act the same.
You never
You
know.
know spiders are assholes, right?
You know spiders are assholes. That is the best sentence I have ever heard.
I think I
Last
saw that on a
time-
sign in one of the towns I visited.
Last time I heard, most do not attack you if you
Well, this
don't
one
endanger them.
did.
You'll be alright.
Why-
You'll be alright. It's only a small amount of poison.
Why does
Also,
everything
poison-
want to kill me?
Poisoning
Wait a
doesn't
minute.
damage you.
Wait, so I only take 1 damage.
No, you
You
take 1 damage,
And then 14 points.
14 points of poison damage, and then the
Poison.
poison condition does not like hurt you.
Hurt you.
It just
You
means
just-
you have disadvantage on your.
Attacks and ability checks.
It's like an anti-bless.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we're totally fine. Totally fine. We're
Okay,
on like our third night
Okay.
shift watch.
so I lost. How much
15
damage?
HP.
I used lay on hands to heal myself back completely.
Nice. And also, you due to lay on hands, you also heal yourself with the poison because lay on hands can do that.
Hey, there you
Nice.
I
go.
thought I already did that.
What did
I
we
thought
learn?
my past already did that. Not to be nice to frickin' spiders.
Not Black Widows, at least.
I just
There's
imagine
a spider on my leg. I'm gonna leave it there.
I just imagine Aegis like coming up like he's got his hand like grasped, you know, with the other, going up to Alex, just going, you know, what kind of spiders you got around here? Yes, his hand is just swollen, just throbbing.
Yeah.
I walk back and be like, there's poisonous spiders. Be on the lookout.
Jesus, what? I'm not even gonna ask.
I'm gonna answer your question for you before you ask. A Black Widow bit me.
Yeah, I'm already looking through the list of all the animals in like my frame of reference to see which ones will work best.
Stop if I can eat spiders without taking any damage.
So the rest of the night goes by without a hitch.
I also
You wake
choose
up in
to
the morning.
trans.
You wake up in the morning, mark off a long rest. However, you wake up and you're just covered in like beetles.
All of us? Or just
All of you.
Aegis?
There's just
Okay.
beetles just sitting on top of you.
Would I
Except for
technically-
Aegis, because he was awake. Aegis just sort of watched as beetles sort of collected on you, but they weren't doing anything.
Like
Would
they
I
were.
also be awake? Because I don't really sleep.
Yeah, you'd also be awake. Just beetles.
So I start just looking at the beetles, be like, what did they do?
So there's beetles on me and Tarkos
And Sierra.
and Sierra.
Sierra's not awake yet.
Like, are they moving or are they just sitting?
They're like moving around a little bit, but other than that, they're just kind of sitting still.
Tarkos kind of just calmly gets up and just like wipes the beetles off of him.
Same with
Yeah.
Salix.
He's a half orc. This doesn't bother him too much.
Salix is a nature guy. This isn't like the first time something like this has happened.
I can't wait to see it.
Yeah, Salix, you recognize that these beetles, in order to survive the night, they sleep on things that are also sleeping to get warm.
They're good beetles.
Yeah, they're good beetles. They don't do anything, but they're kind of gross.
Yeah, well,
Good.
They're kind of gross.
nature, man, you know.
Can I go?
Ciro's probably losing her mind though.
Yeah, Ciro wakes up and she just freaks the fuck out. She's like, "Oh God!" She like wipes herself off and stands up. She's like, "Oh, that's disgusting! Oh God!"
I just start trying to talk to them like they didn't hurt you. They just wanted to live and sleep like we did.
It was just a couple of bugs, nothing to be that afraid of.
Can I have a pet beetle?
I mean, if you want to take a beetle,
You're just gonna pick a beetle. You're gonna take
you
one.
can just steal a beetle.
Yeah, I'm just going to casually.
Salix, you can become a beetle.
I could if I really wanted to.
Like, can you do that so I can?
Not yet,
so,
not yet.
Oh, these ones can't fly. These ones can't fly.
Well, no, I'm talking about like I just don't want to yet.
Oh,
But I want you to turn it into one. That way, you can check to see if any of them happen to want to go with me.
Hey, Aegis, when you got back from your walk, would you have like told us the story about your spider hand?
Simplified, or all the detail.
Well, I'm just saying, would you have told us that you got bit by a spider?
I'm pretty sure I already did tell you that I got bit by a spider.
He did tell you guys.
Yeah, he told us. He told us.
All right, then I walk over to Aegis, put my hand on his shoulder, and then I turn into a spider on his shoulder.
Aegis, you
This
just sort
is
of look
not-
at you feel like the weight of his hand on your shoulder, and you turn around, and there's just a spider on your shoulder.
God, I hate spiders. Oh, it's making a squeak crawl right
So why, just why?
I can't talk anymore. I'm a spider.
Yeah, he's a spider.
I just
now. You can hit him. You can hit him and he'll turn back.
I poke him.
Just poke him.
Dice of 1d4 poke damage.
That's not how poking works.
I know, but I'm
So
just gonna poke him.
he poked. He got poked. Huh? I poked the last spider that was on me. I'll just poke this one.
Does that do any damage to me?
Nope. It's
I'm
got
not
poked.
actually anything yet.
I mean, unless he had the intention of damaging you.
Did
I
you
don't
smack
have-
me now?
No, I didn't. I was just saying that as a joke. But you realize I'm a paladin. I ain't gonna smack something randomly for no reason.
Then yeah, I'm just a spider chilling on your shoulder for an hour.
I take the spider and just put it on my head, just cause.
on your head.
Dude, I'll take a ride for an hour.
Oh, that's adorable.
Can I also have a pet beetle too to give him company?
Yeah, you just pick up a beetle and put it next to him in your hair.
I can't talk to the beetle either.
Yeah.
Well, it's bright and early. Shall I prepare us some breakfast?
You just look around and you see Sierra trying to breathing deeply, trying to calm herself down. And then you look over. There's a big spider and a beetle on Aegis's head, and he's just sort of talking to them. And I don't know what the hell Matthias is doing.
I'm going to walk up behind Aegis, and without him seeing me, I'm just going to say, "Hey, don't die from this." And I'm going to smack Salix to turn him back into human. So that would be.
So roll 1d4 though, because I rolled HP
roll
for the spider.
roll an unarmed attack. Unarmed attack. So you are proficient in that. And it's a d20 plus strength plus proficiency bonus.
What's a spider's AC?
I'll tell you when he either hits or misses me.
11.
Miss. Spider's
So-
AC is 12.
So
you
wait,
hit
what,
Aegis.
am I gonna roll damage for him?
Yeah, roll damage 1d4 because you had the intent of hitting the spider and you missed.
It takes
Grabs
1
hammer.
damage. It takes
Aegis-
1 damage.
Aegis, you're taking
wait.
1.
Aegis is wearing heavy armor, though.
You still slapped him in the head.
But like,
No,
You
but I
know,
got an armor
I
class
would
of
say the
18.
fact. I would
That
say the
was less
fact that he
wrong.
wasn't. I would say the fact that he wasn't expecting it.
Yeah.
He was also
But
holding
I
Surprise
got an
round.
armor class of 18 casually, so I don't think that hit.
Fair
Yeah,
I'd
enough.
say it
yeah.
hit him, but
no
it didn't hurt him.
Yeah, it just
Yeah,
hit him.
it
your
just
hand
feels like
starts throbbing.
Yeah.
I turn around. I just turn around and just show off my hammer. Why did you try to hit me? Please explain.
that spider. I need to talk to that spider, and that spider needs to talk back to me.
I need to talk to that spider.
Does-
I need to talk to that spider. Okay, Felix,
Can
how
you-
much further
can you-
do we have to go?
Oh, I'll drop it then. I drop it and I say, I don't know, DM, you tell me.
It's interesting. I don't think that's an actual distance. Wait, do you like hop off of his head?
Yeah,
Like,
I jump off
reform?
onto the ground, or like I
Oh,
crawl
okay.
down his
By
back
the
onto the
way-
ground.
Also, just as a heads up, Edgersus is a she.
Oh,
Yeah,
Cool.
Edgersus was a she this whole time.
okay.
If you want, I can show an image. The image of the character.
I'd like to see that.
I crawl off of her back and turn into my cowboy on the floor. And I tell them however far it is. I don't know.
That should be what, like a day and a half?
The Salix knows. I do not.
DM.
How far
What?
until we reach the city?
How far until we reach
you only-
Fort Prisken?
Well,
We gotta
seeing
do
as you
a
did
day,
the horse thing, you did the horse thing, so you only got like a day's worth of travel if you do the horse thing again.
Well,
If
where I
that-
just
if-
like I wild shape, and then when I lose both my wild shapes, take an hour. Double wild
Yeah.
shape.
During,
Yeah, that thing.
in that case, then I'm gonna go hunt us some breakfast because we need all three important meals of the day. With my longbow, I will go hunt.
about lion meat.
Perkos,
I know,
lion
but-
meat.
but you,
It's
I am
going
a
to
man
spoil.
of taste. I am a man of.
that
Don't worry. Don't
to
worry.
go back.
Don't
Tarkos,
worry. Man. We got
I'm
it
gonna-
wrapped up.
I'm gonna walk up to
We got
Tarkos,
it
and I'm
wrapped
just
up.
gonna wrap my arm around him and just be like, alright, let me just remind you, the guy that took the lion pelt was also the one that froze this meat. It's been several days, it's unfreezing. I could freeze it, I could totally freeze it.
Yeah.
But then, also, I'm the one that cast this spell that harmed the lion, and you insisted on going to kill it. So,
Well, yeah.
under those
You
pretenses,
damaged
Virgos,
the
we will
pelt.
not let this meat go to waste.
Then freeze it because I don't know about you. Do you really want to eat more lion meat? It's been 3 days of lion meat.
Didn't you tell me yesterday I need to bulk up? And wouldn't lion meat, a creature
All right,
that
how
is
about this?
muscular in and of
I'll make
itself,
a
would
deal with
transfer
you,
its-
Matthias. I will prepare more lion meat if you take an hour to bulk up. Every day.
every day?
Yep.
You
work out.
you work out with me.
Yes.
Deal. DM, can that be like a strength contest between you and I?
I have a 20
Can I
strength
also
score.
join you?
That's totally fine. I got a 14. I'll take it.
Can I
Hey,
join
that's
you?
fine.
Yeah, that's good.
Can I also
Well,
join
they're,
because I
uh,
need to-
Dude,
need to get
Tarkos,
bulked up
yeah,
too.
if you got anyone who wants to bulk up, Tarkos will be helping everyone here who wants it bulk up and for an hour a day.
He's
Well,
the
they're
CrossFit
training.
trainer of our group.
I'm your CrossFitter.
While they're training, Salix is going to sit against the wall and short rest and get his wild shape back.
I've got a question.
And I will prepare lion meat because I made a promise.
Could we just casually get strength off of this?
Or you can upgrade
Well,
strength.
well,
but-
typically we have to have a lot of town time from this. It like have to be like a long time.
To what? Up your strength score?
Yeah, from working out, it'd take a while.
Oh yeah, yeah. It takes a very long time.
If we're doing
an
it
an hour a day would not make
yeah,
make.
to raise your strength score by even one, probably like at minimum 2 months minimum, full 2
Yeah.
months of doing this.
Unless if you like dedicate a whole month to just doing that, like just working out, then yeah,
Mm-hmm.
You know, like monastery training with Batman.
yeah, exactly.
I really need to up
Disappear
my
for a year.
strength though, for real. Because my strength is not looking good for a paladin.
Alright, we're down to 57 pounds of line meat, because I will prepare a
But
line.
you guys do get an ability score improvement next level.
But I'm,
So if you
I'm
want to say
definitely.
that part of your training was the strength up.
Yeah.
I'm taking
The thing
feet.
is though, I want to boost my charisma to 16. Then I'm going to add another to my strength. That way I don't get the reduced movement speed.
For breakfast, could I forage for like some wild vegetables or fruits in the nearby area?
Wild
enough.
vegetables.
Could you make a nature check?
Yep, no problem. Let me look at my nature score. Would my proficiency in cooking utensils help me here? Let me see what proficiency helps me
I've
with.
seen this on a fork before. Clearly, I could eat it.
Yeah, you just like pull out a fork. You're like, is this edible?
It's like he's trying to find water or something.
When
It'll
foraging
point.
for
It'll
food,
point.
you can make do with ingredients you scavenge that others would be unable to transfer.
Can I assist him if and
Yeah,
still
you
get
wanna help
my
him?
still get my my short rest in?
Yeah, you can give him advantage.
Alright, when foraging, I do get a slight bonus. I bet anything that normal people wouldn't be able to use.
Yeah. But first you have to find it.
18.
18.
There you go.
You find a bush. You find a raspberry bush.
Oh
Hey!
yeah, let's go.
I was going to.
I
Can I
gather raspberries for breakfast, and I will make some lion meat bacon. Well, just thin strips of lion meat, nice, cooked in a pan, and then I'll have some nice raspberry jam on the side.
Delicious.
You guys have like bread rations, so you could like
Yep.
spread it on that.
Could I possibly? I've got a question.
What?
Yeah.
Could I possibly? Could I possibly use survival to try to look for berries?
What is that? Why is
What is
Michael
what?
saying it playing?
That's my ringtone. It's not going away. It's not giving me the option to end the call.
Can
So
I?
I gotta. There we go. Oh, thank God. It's I'm just like quiet listening and then like I look over at my phone. It's like someone's calling me. Like oh I can't like dismiss the call either. Whoops.
So can I
Anyway.
roll survival to look for some berries?
You have to roll nature.
I have to roll nature. Wait.
Yeah, because you're in nature, dude.
Dude, you're in nature.
Dude, just be like Salix and have really high survival and nature. And then really low everything else.
See, only good at finding berries and tracking things. and
Dude,
that's
I'd
it.
be great at that.
Tarkos makes everyone raspberry jam and lion bacon strips.
I have a +5 to medicine.
Nature apparently is the ability to recall lore about stuff involving nature.
Yeah. There's also to know if things are edible.
It's just general nature knowledge, man.
Like it's nature. You're gonna find berries around, but you gotta find one that you can identify as, hey, that's edible.
Yeah, you don't want to bring back poisonous berries.
He's like, hey, I found berries. Like, yeah, no. You gotta
said
see
that?
which ones are actually edible.
Who said I was looking for edible berries? Maybe
Why-
I wanted
why are you
to
just-
get
oh,
some
God.
What kind of
poisonous
berries are
berries.
you looking for?
Maybe I am looking for some poisonous berries to turn into like a deadly thingamajiggy.
You said
Well,
you were
that's
gonna
the
eat.
thing.
You said you were gonna eat them.
I never said I was going to eat them. I said I just wanted to look for some berries.
Fair enough. Easy enough. You just find some berries. Whether or not you know they're poisonous is up for debate. But
Then I check the scene.
all right, now roll nature.
I just casually find some berries and then I just get a handful before checking. Let me see. Roll with 20. Wow.
What is it?
My bad luck's back. That's all I gotta say.
That's a natural one. Oh my god. Okay, well, you find like this group of reddish berries, and you're like, huh, these look like strawberries.
Okay. Can I roll again?
No. You have strawberries now.
I
Hey,
am.
Something makes me highly doubt that because it's a nat 1. Something tells me that ain't strawberry.
Yeah.
Hey
but
man,
That's
you have no idea.
metagaming. That's
You have no
metagaming.
idea. As far
Hey,
as
as far as Aegis knows, you found some strawberries, brother.
Oh, yeah.
I know, but what if she doesn't know what strawberries are?
No, she definitely knows what
She
strawberries
knows what they are.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, she knows they're berries.
She knows.
These are
It's
strawberries.
strawberries.
They know that she thinks that these strawberries, which they could be
Right.
strawberries.
I use 5 more pounds of lion meat, and we all eat a hearty breakfast. What are you doing with your strawberries, Aegis, again?
I'm just checking them out. I don't know. Yeah, I really don't know what I'm doing. I just casually have a handful of berries.
Are you gonna eat any of them?
No,
Why?
I was just casually wanted to look for berries.
Yeah.
He's saving it for later.
You never know when you need a little bit of berries to pick yourself
Alright,
up.
so
Hey,
add,
he's saving
add-
us some forage time later.
yeah, some snacks. Add strawberry, like a handful of strawberries to your inventory.
Is strawberries in quotes or is it like just strawberries?
It's just strawberries.
Wait, so they're actually strawberries?
You don't know that.
You said
You think they're
Adding it to
they're
your inventory
strawberries?
because that's what you think it is.
Yeah.
You think
think
it's a
it's strawberries.
strawberry
So you put it into your inventory as strawberries
until a
Oh.
later date. Until a later time.
until discovered otherwise they are strawberries.
Okay.
okay.
While all that's going on, I'm going to hop into the cart and just kind of clap my hands and just be like, well, come on then. We don't have all day. I'd like to get going before we get crushed again by another tree and or hill giant.
Horse time.
I would not like either of the said things, so yeah, we
I'm a
better
horse.
start going.
We shall be off then. We have our fill. Let us go.
Boom, I'm a horse. Let's go.
I'm a horse. Let's go. Yeah, you guys travel for a bit. Who's keeping watch?
I'll
I'm a
keep watch.
What would you guys do without Tarkos and his cooking abilities?
We'd
Probably
eat
eat
much more
rations.
basic meals.
Try
Eat
to
the
cook
lion.
You guys wouldn't know how to prepare it. That's all I'm saying.
You just cook it, just like
Fire.
charred lion meat.
Yeah, that sounds disgusting. Ugh.
But me, I'm
How,
gonna keep
how
watch.
preposterous.
Preposterous?
It's preposterous.
Preposterous.
Preposterous. He's a fighter. He can pronounce things wrong.
I have to go check on my dog, but
There's-
I'm a horse, so it doesn't matter.
I have to go check my dog, but I'm a horse, so it doesn't matter.
What's your roll
I-
Does
for
11 do anything? Does 11 do anything?
For what? Perception?
his perception?
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't notice much. It's just a calm day in the forest right now, in the giant wood wall. You managed to make it out of the
Giant.
woods, and you see a grand open plains about you, and you see these massive mountains rising from the ground. In the center, sort of in the mountains, sort of form like an alcove, and in the center you see a walled city, nestled among the mountains. The large fields are just long, tall grass, with the occasional large boulder just sitting in there. You also notice that there are several dead giants just littered about the field.
Oh my.
Is there a giant hunter here?
The horses,
Yes.
by the way.
Yes, we are right here. What is it that you need? And I casually put my arm around Tarkos. Yes, you called for the giant killers?
Keep
I'm
your eyes.
pretty-
Keep your eyes peeled. Could simply be a hunter of giants, or maybe a larger predator.
What if a giant was just hunting other giants?
Yeah, DM, would I know if they were like relatively the same size as the one we fought yesterday, or
Oh, these giants that you have found, they're significantly bigger.
significantly bigger? Okay.
Yeah, they're like about full sized.
Salix gets incredibly uncomfortable.
You do know that that if giants approach the city, they are met by catapults and ballista bolts, so they don't really, survive very long.
Would I notice any
Would
ballistas?
You can see ballistas sitting on the wall of Fort Prisken.
Oh, okay, so...
And
we already-
catapults. There's multiple siege weapons just chilling on the walls.
Something tells me we're near our destination.
Yes, well, we're not quite near our destination. This is a stop on the way. We need to go past Fort Prisken into the forest.
So there's a forest and a forest and then a destination. After the
Well,
forest?
we just passed a forest, so now we have to go to a city and then a cursed forest.
Salix is just going to start walking towards the
yes.
city.
Yes, a cursed forest. Just what we need.
Yes,
Oh, yes.
that is the reason we're here.
So while they're talking, we're slowly still like walking towards the city.
Yeah.
Yeah. You get there in about like half an hour because it's a large field, but you're a horse, so you're rather quick.
A lot of things get solved when you're a
I
horse.
guess you could
Yeah,
say
a lot
that
of things get
horsepower.
solved, but also several problems arise.
Like how I can't speak to any of the people.
You can't talk, climb, you're just a horse.
Yeah.
I guess you could say he had horsepower.
Okay, fun fact: centaurs have disadvantage on climb. Well, no, they don't have disadvantage. They have to use extra movement to climb, but horses don't.
Yeah, the giraffe horse just has a 40-foot move speed.
Yeah, that's it, and nothing. It doesn't have any special requirements or anything. They can just like
Run
climb.
straight up a wall.
Yeah, they
Well,
can.
I mean, it's more
Skyrim
like
horse.
yeah, it's more like the DM is like, okay, well, a horse can't conceivably.
Hold on, let's.
So.
I mean, have you
Well,
seen?
it
Have you
has-
played Skyrim? Have you played Skyrim?
Oh, I didn't know you can turn into a Skyrim horse. That changes everything.
We're going by Skyrim logic. Horses can walk straight up vertically at a 90-degree angle.
So I still have a wild shape
Yeah, you still
by the
have
time we
shape
get
left.
there. Okay.
Yeah, you get to the gates of the city, and that's when this wild shape runs out.
Okay, I can survive that. So we could just pull it through the rest of the city.
Yeah. You get to the city gates, and it's just a large portcullis that is also reinforced by a large wooden gate. There's a guard in front of the gate who's like keeping watch out over the field with some sort of telescope, it looks like. And he stops you and is like, "State your business."
Yes, we are travelers here. We just had a dangerous encounter with one of the local hill giants, and we're hoping to pick up some supplies for the road ahead. Maybe get a drink or two. Celebrate our survival.
Have I ever traded with this town?
Salix? Salix, yeah, you have traded with Fort Prisken several times. They do pay you quite well for animal pelts, and you do also know that they pay 100 gold per giant head.
Then when I
Hey!
when I drop my thing, I'm gonna talk to the guy too, and I'm gonna say like, yeah, we have some pelts and a giant head we would like to sell as well.
Hey, Salix. You don't know this guy's name, but he knows you.
Alright, fair enough.
Yeah, fair enough. Let open the gate, and you watch as chains start lifting up the portcullis, and you guys are 11.
Good shit. We enter,
Alright.
and I'll look at everyone else and be like, if you guys want to do whatever you need to, I can take care of the finances and get all this unnecessary equipment dumped.
Yeah, sure about that.
Sounds alright by me.
Alright.
Can I actually have one of the scimitars out of the cart?
You want
Yeah?
Yeah, because I don't have one.
one? I wouldn't stop you if you want to send
the only martial weapon I have is a sling, and it's not good.
What, you don't like chucking rocks at people?
Not when the damage on it is 1d4 minus 2.
Imagine killing a giant with a rock.
1d4 minus 2.
Yeah, because
Oh,
it's
God.
a dex weapon and I have a
Yeah.
minus 2 dex.
Good for you. Yeah, whatever. You can take one of the scimitars.
Imagine throwing a rock at something and doing no damage.
Okay, man.
Wow. -1 damage.
You actually heal them with the
Yeah.
rock.
The healing rock.
God, man.
I'm going to turn to Sierra and just kind of. Are there any libraries here? Anywhere of the arcane that I could maybe.
To my knowledge,
Okay.
this place, not to my knowledge, but this place is not necessarily the arcanely focused. This one is more religious.
Religious?
Yes, religious. Their magic comes from the divine. And you look around and you notice most of the population is dwarven. Like, it's mostly dwarves with the occasional human. And the off chance you may see a half-elf, but other than that, it's just dwarves.
Okay. Going to okay. Is this where we get paid? When do we get paid? I don't mean to bring up the financial stuff.
No, you get paid when you bring me back to when you bring me back to Quarterdale.
We also get paid if we turn in the head and the pelts.
Yes, if you bring in the supplies that you want to get rid of, you get paid here. But as for our arrangement, you don't get paid until you bring me back to Quarterdale.
I will go with Tarkos though to show him like where I've sold like pelts and stuff before.
Yeah, easy enough. How many pelts do you have?
I said that when I walked up to them, I had 2 deer pelts.
Alright, 2 deer pelts. That'll fetch you about 4 gold.
Nice.
Yeah.
Can I just take the 4 gold because I got the pelts?
Whatever,
Yeah.
dude. Whatever, you can take them. I'm doing all the math right now, so just give me a minute and I'll get you with the, how much we get for selling all this. Okay, so you sell it at half the market price. We got 4 scimitars for 2.5.
9 gold. Let's go.
Let me do the math here. Just, I'll get to you with the, how much we get in the end.
Feels like it will take a while.
Yeah, I have a lot of math to do right now. Scimitars were 25 GP each. Half of
Dude, they're
25, rounded me down. So that'd be 12 GP each. Go ahead and do what you guys got, whatever you guys want to do. Just doing math.
Can I get trail mix?
Yeah, can I buy like nuts and berries? Yeah, of course you can go buy trail mix.
Dude, Aegis is picking berries, buying trail mix.
Yeah, you go find trail mix. It's easy enough. You go to like a general store. They have like bags of trail mix for like 3 copper each. And 1 bag of trail mix counts as like 1 pound of food, so that'll last you like 1 day. It's basically a ration.
So how much trail mix would equal 1 piece of gold?
Hold on, I need to do math. That's a lot of trail mix. So,
Question for the lion,
gold,
like
that's a lot.
for all the like lion bones, claws, and teeth and like things. How much will we get for that?
25 gold total.
Okay.
Okay,
Not
so
bad.
So 100 divided by 3. No, that's multiply. Hold on.
okay, how much copper is 1 piece of gold?
I think
You can get like 33 and a half rations, like 33 and a half bags of trail mix for 1 gold.
do it.
No. Yeah, for 1 gold. For 1 gold. Yeah.
But the amount of weight, though, that I'm gonna have to carry if I do that.
We have a cart.
But I would like to keep my stuff. Wait, do I have a book bag on me? I need to see. Do I have a book bag? Yeah, I have a book. I have a backpack. I'm probably gonna take like 40 things of trail mix, just cause.
40. You get 33 for 1 gold.
30 then. No, yeah,
30?
I'm just gonna go ahead and take 33.
Yeah, 33. Okay, you get 33 for 1 gold. There you go. You get 33 bags of trail mix.
So I'm gonna last over a month.
Yeah.
a trail mix.
On just nuts and raisins.
Okay. Is there a way I can? Is there someplace I can? Actually, I only have 9 gold. I don't think this could be possible, but it's possible that with 9 gold I could somehow make my heavy armor lose its disadvantage.
You'd have
Not for $9.
You have to make it mithril,
Yeah.
and that is expensive, like
Yeah.
really expensive.
Extremely expensive. Yeah.
Is there like an arm shop, like a weapons, just kind of? I don't want to say like a blacksmith.
Do you want to ask around?
Yeah, I kind of want to ask around a little bit. Kinda
Make
got
an
some-
investigation check to see if you find someone who knows what's for.
What it's for, man. All right, here we go.
What for? Who
So,
knew?
11.
I've
11.
got a
Well,
question.
you find like this young dwarven guy. He's got some soot over his face. He's like, right, well, we don't necessarily got an arms shop. What we got is the Forge of Muradin. It's a temple to Muradin, and it's also our blacksmith that forges weapons and armor for the army, and it also produces a lot of cash through its magic forging techniques. So, if you are looking to arm yourselves, I'd recommend going up there. Otherwise,
Where is it?
it's in the higher district, and he like points up the street a bit, and you find that you see that there's like an inner wall that's more so less for practicality and more for aesthetic. It's got runes, it's got dwarven runes and stuff all over it.
The moment I see where he's pointing, I just start just kind of jogging in that direction.
Yeah, it's
Kinda
about
like,
like,
thank you, thank you.
Okay then, and he starts walking down the street.
It's
I've
magic,
got a
dude. I can't help. I gotta go. He said magic. I gotta go. So I'm gonna make my way to that magic forge place. I'm gonna make my way there.
All right, and who else?
Forge of Moradin.
So what's Salix is with Tarkos.
After I'm done with Tarko, you have some places I want to go as well.
All right, where does Salix want to go?
I want to find like a flower shop.
Yeah, you find a florist quite easy, and you find you find a florist shop, and it's named is Peony's Peony's Petals, and inside is this young dwarven woman who's like, hey, yeah, how can I help you?
I need probably about 5 roses.
5 roses? Oh, you got
Any
the sweetheart?
color.
You got the sweetheart?
No, it's a little more complicated than that.
More complicated. Oh, you're trying to get a sweetheart. I see. All right, well, and she like wanders over to a bunch of flowers. It's like, right, well, roses are kind of my more expensive flower. It'll cost you about 5 silver per rose.
Yeah, I toss her gold and get 10.
Per rose.
Oh, 5 silver for a rose. I'm sorry, I'm dumb.
Yes.
2 roses.
3 gold should get me 6 then.
Yes. Yes, 3
That'll
gold
work.
will get you 6 roses.
I toss her 3 gold and I get 6
Right,
roses.
she takes the gold, puts it in the sort of safe behind the counter. She's like, she like gets the 6 roses, sort of makes a little bouquet, and she's like, here you go. Thanks for coming again. If you need anything else, I also got gifts and chocolates. If you're looking for that.
No, that should be it.
All right. Well, have a good day and do come again.
And then after there, I try and see if I can find, I don't know, any place that's holding like animals. Like whether it be like horses,
Like-
whatever.
Like a stable.
I'm looking for fleas. I want a live flea. So my thought here would be to try and see if there's any at the stables.
All right. Yeah, that's pretty good.
I'm
You
looking
easily-
at
find-
material components here.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. All right, so you wander around for a bit and you find a tavern, and right next to it is a stable. There are several horses and other kind of mount animals. There's even like a very large dire wolf that looks like it's been saddled up and armored and stuff. Make an investigation check, I guess, if you want to find
I'm fine with
fleas.
that. 3.
no idea. You have no idea where any fleas could be. This.
I spend about 10 minutes there, think I'm pretty dumb, and then I go and find the rest of the group.
All right.
Yeah. As soon as I got those roses, by the way, I tore the head off of one of them, and I'm just keeping the stem. And the others, I cut off 7 thorns.
Okay.
So I
Can,
pretty much bought 6 roses to destroy them for their parts.
Nice. Easy enough.
Math hurts.
Yeah, how's that coming, Tarkos?
Yeah,
Oh, it's done. I posted it.
It just goes
I
mad.
had a lot of calculating to do for all the possibilities. We got 25 gold for the armor, 40 for the scimitar, 60 light crossbows, 100 ahead, 25 for the line, 1 materials, and 2 gold pieces for the bolts. Altogether, that's 260 gold pieces divided by 4, 65 gold pieces. But if we take out the bandit stuff and we don't give the 2 people who join after the bandit encounter the gold, it would be 95 gold pieces for Tarkos and Attias and 25 gold pieces for the other 2 from the giant.
What about Valia? Valia was there for the bandits.
Oh, right, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, she's not here right now, so I didn't include her. I don't know
like,
what to do.
It's all right. I'll take care of Alia. Don't you worry about it. I already have an arrangement made with her. She knows of this.
And I'm
Knows
not
of this?
huge on. I don't need a ton of gold.
It just depends on if Attias wants to split from the bandit encounter or not.
Good news to have one.
65 gold pieces
For everyone, or 95 gold pieces for me and you, and 25 for the other 2.
I don't know. What do you think? I mean, they
Tarkos is an honorable man.
they helped us.
That's
All
why.
right. Yeah. All right. Let's do 65.
65. Okay,
Yeah,
65 each.
65 each. Yep.
Then, after all of the arrangements and everything sold, it's 65 per.
Excellent. Beautiful.
I'm at 76 gold pieces now.
Oh my god.
I've got a question.
Yes.
All
Is there,
right.
Can
is
you
there
put that
perhaps a,
Sorry.
In chat? Yeah,
yeah,
it is in chat.
Oh, it is? Thank you.
65 gold piece each.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
Okay.
so, you guys dumped off all your stuff. Attias is heading, and you enter the higher district after a guard stops you, sort of, like, looks you over, sort of checks your documents, like, see if you have any. Do you have ID?
I had a question, but
What do you mean by ID?
Do you have identification as to the validity of your identity? Are you a criminal?
No, I'm not a criminal. If I were a criminal, you wouldn't be here right now.
What?
I'm sorry.
Pardon me.
I apologize. I am somewhat new to this entire region.
If I
sorry,
was a criminal, you'll be dead right now.
I'm more from an arcane academy. I spent some time there, and I apologize for being so brash. In those scenarios, in those environments, you tend to have to be brash in order to learn any arcane. I do apologize. No, I don't have any identification. I mean, I can make spells. I can do nothing more. I have no identification. I have my group that can vouch for me, but other than that, no.
I have a question.
What's your question?
Can I possibly refer a shop that sells wacky magic items that do random things?
No,
Like-
there's no magic shop here.
Not as
Besides the Forge of Moradin, but other than that, no.
magic item shop. No.
That's the Forge of Moradin. That's the closest you're gonna get.
Okay. So, are they perhaps going to be willing to sell some random wacky stuff?
I'll let you know in about 2 minutes.
Yeah, because that's where Attias is going.
Okay.
Well, alright. Well, I'm afraid unless you have some form of identification or some sort of way I can tell that you're not a criminal, I can't let you in. Sorry, buddy. It's the job.
What? What if I come in as a paladin and tell him he's with me? Because paladins aren't going to be really criminals, as far as I know, especially if I have an oath to carry.
Well, he wouldn't know that you're a paladin unless you just said it.
But then anyone could just say they're a paladin.
Yeah.
What if
I got
I
a
show my
question.
holy symbol then?
Depends on what god it is, and if it's an evil god, he's gonna be like, no.
Last time I checked, it was actually a pretty good one. I need to.
Who is it?
find
Who's your god?
It was one of the homebrew ones, if I'm correct.
Let
me
Which one?
I think it's Lazaker. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Lazaker.
Hybrid god of protection and harmony?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, alright, Lazaker. Yeah.
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 Okay, so can I go ahead and walk to beside whoever was trying to bypass the gate thingy?
Yeah, so you go up, and you see Attias sort of like talking to the guard.
Look,
Right,
I'm telling
hold
you.
on, hold-
telling you. What? Oh, Aegis. Yes. No. Look, he's a member of my group. There, right there. Aegis, come here. Come here quickly. Come, get over here.
I walk over and be like, "What seems to be the problem, sir?"
This guard needs me to identify myself. He wants to make sure I'm not a
Oh.
criminal. How can I be a criminal if one of my companions, in and of himself, is a holy man?
I'm not exactly a man, but I am a woman, and I am a holy woman, because I happen to be a paladin that follows the hybrid god Lazaker.
Well, I can't say I've ever heard of that, but judging by that holy symbol, it looks pretty, Make a persuasion check.
Okay, finally.
Just
Probably
Aegis.
me.
I got a question. Do adventurers have identification for being adventurers?
No.
How the fuck do you get an identification in this game? Like,
You gotta surrender to the man, and that's not happening in this campaign, bro.
Bro, please don't fail me now.
Come on, Aegis. Count on you.
So now that I'm thinking about it, does that mean that I'm like the only one in the party that has like?
Yes, an 18
like-
plus a 4. I got a 22.
Alright, fair enough. If you try anything funny, I will personally wring your head off your neck.
You have my word, but I won't try anything funny.
Alright, now, get on. I have other things to do.
Alright.
You guys...
I'm gonna ruffle his hair and just gonna be like, good job, and I'm just gonna walk.
It's a
in front of
her.
him.
The guard?
Her. Sorry, no. Aegis.
You just
Aegis. I'm going to like ruffle her hair and just be like, good job, you have use now, and I'm gonna walk.
You're doing great upholding the law. Good job. Good, you're doing your job. Awesome, random guard.
I heard magic, and I want to get there. I need to know.
So you're here for magic.
Yeah, it's quite easy to find the Forge of Morden because it's a very tall building. There's actually smokestacks coming from it. You watch as plumes of smoke slowly flow into the air, and you walk up to it, and the temperature jumps up like several degrees, and you start sweating a little bit. You approach the entrance of the Forge of Morden, and you see several dwarves sort of conversing, and they're wearing heavy blacksmithing like aprons and goggles and gloves. These dwarves are covered in burns from a long time ago, scars and such, and they're just conversing. And the doors open as smoke kind of flows out the top of the door.
Okay. I'm going to approach one of them.
All right, you approach the door.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Hi, new to the area. My name is Attias. It's a pleasure to meet you.
All right.
And
I,
you are
Oh, well, my name is Farron.
Farron?
No, Farron.
I just
Favorite.
watched it too.
Farron.
Farron.
Farron?
Farron. No, Farron.
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 Farron. Got it.
Yes, there you go. You got
Okay.
it.
All right. Sorry. I'm new here, and while I was talking with the locals, they said something about a magic forge.
Oh, you came to the right place. This isn't a magic forge. This is a forge blessed by the god Moradin himself. This
Excellent.
This forge
what can you tell me
runs
about
on the
this?
lifeblood of a god himself. It's not just magic.
I have my
divine.
book out at this point, and I'm just kind of writing down what he's saying, taking notes on what he's saying.
What comes you to the what brings you to the Temple of Moradin?
See, I'll be honest. I'm actually a lot older than I look. I know I look relatively young.
No, you don't.
Wow.
You're an elf. You never look young. I can tell. Those looks in your eyes. You've seen too much. Just too much.
I think my character looks pretty young for an elf.
Well, she
Well then.
looks like a teenager, which kind of is kind of weird, honestly.
I kind of look back at
She's a massive hammer.
kind of look back, and I'm just like,
I actually happen to be at the age of 29.
Yeah, so the dwarf sort of looks at Aegis's massive, like, just warhammer. You're like, where did you get that massive knocker?
I may or may not have built it myself.
That's kind of impressive, I will admit that. It's a pretty
Thank
good
you.
knocker.
it's just no. Sorry, Aegis. What was that?
I don't know why, but I find it actually pretty good to get a compliment from a dwarf talking about my hammer. I just find that to be very good.
No, Farron. What do you mean by this forge runs on the lifeblood?
It's Farron.
Farron.
There you go.
Dwarvish.
Pardon?
What?
You said something under your breath.
He meant no harm.
Oh, you said something insulting then.
I was simply clearing my throat, my good man. I'm not used to these conditions. It's quite hot in here. It's the dryness. You should know. But anyway, I'm not here to start any trouble. I'm not here to create any.
Yeah,
trouble.
he is not here to start any trouble. I need to make sure of that.
Tell me more about this forge. Are there special properties to it? What is it? Tell me
It's
about this.
blessed by the gods, the fires and the lava and the steel, the liquid metal that you use in this place gets blessed by the god himself and allows you to craft many things. Like the other day, I just with some molten steel that I melted down in the fires of the forge itself, I created this, and he sort of draws a longsword that glows bright orange.
What is that?
Is
It's a
it
sword. It's a magic sword.
Does it perhaps emit flames or something from it? Because that's what I would assume from the orange, seemingly aura that come from it.
Well, I'm not that experienced. I can't make things that advanced. I can make this though.
Ah,
This thing will let you cut better, and it's sort of warm to the touch. It'll keep you warm in cold nights.
Warm and cold nights. So what
it emits warmth
look
from
like detail wise? Like what is it? What is the shape? Is it like
It looks to be a
longsword shape, or-
traditional longsword, but it has some sort of dwarven runes sketched into the blade that travel all the way down and sort of glow orange. The rest of the blade sort of emanates like sort of like an orange aura for about 15 feet.
I have lived a very, very long time. And I can tell you that sword there is one of the only swords to to have ever caught my interest. How much?
Well, for this, it spent I just finished it yesterday. This is
I know, I completely understand, but surely a blacksmith of your caliber
but
could simply make one similar to it.
right.
No?
Well, it's the first one, and it's kind of has some sort of sentimental value to me. I'll say 400 gold pieces.
400 gold pieces.
Yes, 400 gold pieces. That's quite low for actually over here. This things in this forged by this place are quite pricey. This is on the lower end because it's a simple enchantment.
He's got a
I
point.
don't
Who
think I could
did
really
the
afford anything here.
Who did the enchantment?
I did myself.
You did it yourself. You know
Yes.
enchanting.
Well, no, it's less of an enchantment as it's something that was blessed upon it by Muradin himself.
Is every weapon like have the same enchantment on it? Or is it
No.
vary?
You can sort of you get to a point where you get to learn how to bend the lifeblood of Muradin as you forge the blade, and as you forge it, you sort of get to control how the lifeblood of Muradin enchants the blade. I can make glowing magic swords so far, but if you talk to Ferenik, my brother, he's so much more experienced. He can make armor that makes you immune to fire. You can walk in lava while wearing that. It's
That
incredible.
catches my attention. That catches my attention immediately. Armor that
And
allows
if
you
you
to
talk
walk
if you
through
talk
lava.
to the head priest, he can make armor that makes you completely invincible for up to 10 minutes. Completely invincible. Nothing can harm you.
And they're all made by you, or these individuals
No.
crafted themselves?
He sort of gestures to a bunch of the dwarves. Well, our devotion to Moradin, he sort of pushes us to hone the craft, and we strive ourselves and we build these weapons in honor of him. And we each try our best and we learn and we craft, and we forge, and each of our creations is a monument to our devotion to Moradin.
Is there anything here that is perhaps under 74 gold pieces?
Good joke.
Well, I don't have much, I'm sorry.
Theron, I want to thank you for your time, and I'm going to give him 1 gold piece.
Thank you.
Now, do you happen to know if there's anybody in this town that would happen to have some kind of jewels or diamonds?
Oh, yes, if you go to the Jade Tooth, just over a couple blocks that way, he's got Jade the half-elf there. So many jewels. The other day, she can price jewels faster than anybody else. The other day, we had this other group of adventurers that they looked a bit, a lot more exotic than you guys. This guy was about like 7. There's a guy who's like 7 feet tall, and he had like a magic sword that made ice. Anyway, yeah, he walked in there, gave him a big chest of gems about the size of me, honestly, and she priced them in less than a week, and that guy made a lot of money.
Excellent.
So they
All
just
right.
have a lot to stock right now if you're looking to buy or sell.
All right. Thank you very much.
Yeah, no problem. Have a great day.
You too. I'm gonna walk over there, and just for like expediency, is she gonna have a diamond worth 50 gold pieces?
50? Oh yeah, easy.
Okay, yeah,
Is
I'll
there-
take it.
Is
Yeah, you
there
get
some... Is there... Before I also probably tried to go ahead and follow along just to keep him out of trouble. Is there a possibility that there's going to be possibly some sort of pink heart-shaped gemstone or something?
Let me roll.
I don't know, or you roll.
There is a heartstone inside of the Jade Tooth.
Okay.
Not just a heart-shaped gem, but a heartstone.
A heart stone.
Yes, it is a magic gem in the shape of a heart that once, if you hold it if you wear it, like if you put it into a piece of jewelry and wear it, it buffs your constitution. It makes your constitution score 2 higher.
And what is the cost of this? Because I don't have much.
Through like about 2,000 gold pieces.
Yeah, I can't get that.
Yeah.
Would she have any mica?
Wait, no. That's a miscalculation. That's 30,000. 30,000.
Is there anything that is pink and heart shaped that is under 70 gold?
Got pink heart-shaped rock for like 10. It's not even pink. It's more like an irony red. It's just a fun rock. It's usually like given to children for fun.
Is there perhaps any gemstone that is heart shaped and that is rather pink, light blue, or red?
No, that's incredibly specific. So no, not in this shop anyway.
What about heart shaped?
Just anything that's the rock.
A gemstone that is heart
No,
shaped.
besides the heartstone and the rock, no.
That sucks.
Yeah,
All right.
Anyway.
Last thing. Does she have any mica?
easy, Micah, easy.
Micah?
How much? How big of a stone do you need?
I need. I need chips of mica, so I need about 16. Can I get 16 gold worth of mica?
Easy. 16 gold worth of mica. She does sell it to you for 17 because she's making a profit.
Then I will take 15, and then she can sell it to me for 16 because I only have 16 gold.
Yes. Okay, but does a spell require 16 gold worth of mica?
It requires a chip of mica, so I was just going
Does it
to.
have a gold cost?
No, it just says a chip of
Spells
mica.
that don't spell material components that don't have a gold cost. You can cast with your arcane focus.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that's right. Oh yeah. Dude.
You only have to worry about the ones with a GP value.
Okay. Well, then never mind. I'm not gonna buy the mica.
But it's always good to have it in case like your staff
Yep.
breaks or something.
Yeah, if you want.
And plus, if it doesn't consume the mica, then you only need 1 piece. Ever.
I'm pretty sure it consumes the mica.
If it consumes it, then you cannot use your arcane focus on it.
So
The-
it just says
the
chip
limit-
of mica.
Yeah, then it doesn't
As
consume
material
it.
component.
It doesn't consume it then. So
Okay.
you can use your arcane focus.
And then, okay, just real quick, my chromatic orb says diamond worth 50 gold pieces. That consumes the gold. That consumes the diamond.
It
No.
does not. No.
It does not. Okay, I just want to double check on that.
It'll
Thank you very
say
much.
if the spell consumes it, it'll say consumed after use, or
Oh,
something
okay.
similar.
All right.
Yeah.
Super easy.
Man,
Sorry about
so
that.
I really spent all that time getting freaking roses when I didn't have a druidic focus, huh?
Yep.
Yeah.
All
You really did,
Can
didn't
I
you?
go ahead and do something?
Well, guess
Can I
what?
go
Now I
ahead-
just have it for flavor.
Yep.
Excellent. All right, I'm
Can I
all
go
done with my shopping.
Anything-
Is there a blacksmith, like just a normal blacksmith? Because I don't think I have any ID. So, like,
There's a normal
Yeah.
blacksmith.
any blacksmith will do.
There's a
There's one-
regular blacksmith in the lower district.
I will go to said blacksmith.
All right. Well, you see a dwarf with he's missing an ear. His ear is completely gone. Like, hey, how can I help ya? And he's like speaking really loud as if he's kind of deaf.
Yeah, yes. I was wondering if you could check on the condition of one of my weapons.
Pardon?
I was wondering if you could check the condition of one of my weapons.
One more time. I can't hear you.
I was wondering if you could check the condition of one of my weapons.
Oh, yes, okay, I heard you the first time, no need to shout. And he he's like, yes, of course I can do that, 2 gold.
Will you... Oh, fuck it. Okay, I pull out my 2 gold, and I also pull out my my katana, and I say, I wanted to make sure that it was in good enough condition and it wasn't worn out or torn too much.
He sort of like looks at it. There's a couple chips in the blade here, but other than that, it looks to be fine condition. Although, quick thing, this isn't tempered steel. So what'll happen if you hit something, and if anything causes this sword to bend, this thing will snap.
That is
However,
why-
I can reforge it for you, and temper it.
Would it change the shape?
No, it should stay the same. I just have to make a mold of the blade first.
How much would that run me?
45 gold.
Fuck, he would totally do it. Yeah, okay. This is a memento from his master. Of course, he's gonna fucking make
But
sure.
I just like
What if Etrasus just comes along and helps you pay for it?
No, you're in the upper district. You can't do that.
Ah.
Well. I guess it's a small price to pay to keep her memory alive.
I don't know who you're talking about, but okay.
Just talking to myself. Well, here's the gold, and I'll hand him.
Come
40.
back tomorrow, and I'll have it done for you.
Thank you, and I hand him 45.
Yeah, he takes the gold, pokes it, fucking dumbass, and he starts walking over, carries the blade, and he starts making a mold of it right away.
I don't care if he fucking ripped me off. Fuck that guy, whatever. And Tarkos is an honest man.
Can I go ahead and do what I'm going to do before I leave my building?
Sure.
I give the dwarf 4 pieces of gold. For one, just to be nice, and for being quite nice, and 2, I kind of wanted to round it down to
Which dwarf?
70. The dwarf I was speaking to us.
Oh, okay. You're just giving him money?
Yeah, for basically being nice, and also I kind of want to make the 74 70.
Oh. Okay.
throw
Fair
away
enough.
gold just to
Yeah,
man.
fill OCD.
Yeah.
Money anyways, as long as my blade is reinforced so it doesn't snap. That's what matters.
As soon as I finish at the up, and screwed up with the fleas, I'm heading to the best bar I know of in town.
This is a local tavern, which I didn't write down its name, so I forget. I think it was. Hold on, let me look. Let me look at the the painted pear. I think it was called. No, not painted pear. Painted rose. There we go. It's the painted rose. You find you enter the tavern, and it's pretty full at the moment. There's a lot of dwarves drinking, laughing and drinking, and standing behind the bar is a quite unfamiliar sight. The bar must have come under their new management recently. Standing behind the bar is a slime folk, a goo guy, like a goo man, and he's wearing these big, he's like wearing overalls and a nice white t-shirt, and he's literally like taking alcohol, pouring it into himself, mixing it inside of him, and pouring it out of his fingers.
Ooh.
Yeah. And the dwarves love it.
Thing.
The dwarves seem to love it.
Alright, I'm never down to turn one down, so I walk up to the bar if there's any open room.
Oh yeah, there's tons of there's some open room. You find a nice spot.
I wait for the bartender to notice me.
It's like he comes all right. It's like, all right, hey buddy, what can I do you for?
Just give me your house special. I don't recognize you.
I just recently bought this place after the owner. He kind of well, the last group of adventurers came in. They kind of trashed the place, and he didn't have the funds to fix it. So I took it off his hands and fixed the place up. And take a look at my my humble abode. It's a nice place here, isn't it?
It's a shame. I like that guy. So
Yeah.
what's your name?
Oh, my name's Gilligan.
Jill again.
Gilligan. Yeah.
All right.
No last name. Last names are for dumbs. Last names are for flesh folk.
Fair enough.
Plus, you
Each
got
his
a name
own.
like if you got a name like mine, people will recognize it immediately. Nobody's like, "Oh, have you heard of Gilligan?" No, I have no idea who Gilligan is. No, you hear about like, you say well like, John. He's like, "Oh, John who?" But if you just say Gilligan, people know it's me.
I think there's
Okay.
plenty about you that will let
Yeah,
people remember you besides your name.
Yeah, see, you get it. You understand. Anyway, how special? That depends. We have three. We have a sort of whiskey that I make myself. We have one that was bought in from a new winery that was down south, near the coast. I forget what it's called. I really should pay attention to my people I buy from. And then we got to get this nice new potato-based alcohol. Oh, it's amazing. It's a new invention from some gnome up in north. It's called. He calls it vodka.
I'll take the whiskey.
The whiskey. All right. How special? That'll be. Do you want a bottle or do you want just a glass?
Just a glass.
All right, I'll get the glass for you. He sort of like takes a glass, like a mug, and sort of slides it down the bar to you. He quickly like brings over a bottle and just sort of pours you a drink. He watches his limbs, like he has like arms and legs, right, and stuff. And as he's like moving around, his arms sort of like extend out, and he has more reach than a typical person. He can like reach up to like 3 feet with each arm and sort of like pull back with different drinks and just. It's like watching an octopus, but with only 2 arms.
Could
like
Tarkos walk in at this point? Since he did what he had to do?
You guys could all come in eventually at this point.
Tarkos comes up from behind my friend here, Attias, and he says, "Why are you skimping out on the drinks? Give us the whole bottle."
So
Well,
that's
I'm the
going to
one
be
I didn't realize you were here.
Just got done
Fred-
with my activities.
a friend
Sure,
of yours.
get
Come
us
on,
the
let's
bottle.
celebrate. We had quite an eventful day.
How much would a bottle be?
The bottle, solid 2 gold. It's not that
Gold?
expensive.
I got
Let me
it.
pay. No,
Not
let
that
me
expensive, but it's quite delicious.
pay. Come on, I can pay. Don't worry about it.
2 gold is already on the counter.
2 gold's already on the counter as well. Give us 2 bottles.
I've got a
then.
question.
Sure.
We're going hard tonight.
May
We're
I
probably gonna
just
stay overnight.
May I just sit like right out the bar or tavern? or
I'm
whatever?
gonna have to bookmark this section of the audio because you just. Never mind. I'll explain later.
Oh, dude. All right, we both put 2 gold. We're getting 2 bottles.
So we get 2 bottles, and now that everyone's here, we might as well grab a table.
Yeah. So you
I-
all grab
I-
a table and you got 2 bottles of whiskey.
We slayed a giant with our own hands. We're celebrating tonight, boys and girl.
I'm just
Well,
going
this-
to walk in and just to make sure y'all don't get into any trouble.
Sierra is not sitting with you guys. She's sitting at the bar, just sort of drinking, just something like schnapps.
Oh, dude, come on, invite her.
I'm probably gonna just lean over to the guys at the table, and I'm like, I know you guys are like getting paid to bring her around. She doesn't seem like a pleasant person. I don't like her.
Oh, come on. Some people have a harder time warming up to you.
I just
Yeah, but she's been spending like a while with you guys, and she like kind of just tried to leave you guys for dead against that
Met her-
giant.
Well, it is our mission to
met her
protect
2
her.
days ago.
so-
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
true.
it is our
These
mission to
games
protect
does have
her.
a
She
point.
has no obligation to help us.
Ed just walks to the table and sits down and was like, "What are y'all talking about?"
Oh, we're just about to
Sierra.
celebrate us slaying the giant. Care to join us?
I'll be here and celebrate that way, but I'm not really into alcohol.
Oh, come on. Little couple of sips wouldn't hurt.
I mean, nah.
You
I'm
only
good.
live once, lady. Come on.
Yeah, I live once, and I choose to avoid alcohol.
Oh, you're all, you're all the same. Boring folk.
Plus
That
be-
is. Come
listen,
on,
I'm
Attias,
drinking.
let's
Plus-
drink.
Plus, besides, someone has to keep y'all out of trouble.
Oh, it's
so-
fine. I can hold my liquor.
I'm already
I
up
don't
at
know
the
about
bar
little
approaching-
Italians.
I'm already up at the bar approaching Sierra just because Say likes being like, she's so shrewd and just kind of like pique my interest more. I'm like, I'll go talk to her.
Hello.
So,
Yes.
and I'm kind of gonna glance back at the table and just kind of like give a slight nod. So, I'll be honest. I get that you're paying us for a job, but if you don't mind me asking, can I sit next to you? I do have a couple questions.
I am
Bit
paying you to do a
curious.
job. I'm paying you to do a job. You are off job. Where you sit is where you want to sit.
Excellent. And I'm gonna just kind of sit right next to her and just kind of pull out my spell book. And my spell book is leather bound, and on the front cover there are different colored gems. One's like green, blue, red. You know, just different colored kind of gems, all in a straight line. And I'm gonna just kind of open it up, and I'm just gonna be like, so this here is my spell book. This is what I have begun to learn over the past 200 plus years. Just recently started to pick it up, and I noticed that you are somewhat gifted in the arcane. Is there anything you could teach me? Maybe something I can teach you in exchange for a little information?
What information do you possibly think you could give me?
Not really in the mood of, or have the means to give you information. I have the means to collect information for you, but I was hoping you could tell me more about this journey you are on and what we're truly getting paid for.
This journey of mine is a family matter, and as such, it is only known the true intentions of my family. You understand. It is.
To be honest, I don't. I don't understand family.
It's a private matter. And I don't just talk about it willy-nilly.
Right. But since I am off the clock, I'm going to put down a gold piece. And I'm just going to say, since I am off the clock, why don't I just buy you a drink then?
I don't see why not.
Alright.
Can I ask something?
Sure.
Do they serve any kind of food here? Or
It's
is
a tavern.
it just...
Yeah.
It's a tavern. They serve food. It's
What kind?
bread. I don't know. It's food.
Can I get a
it's
wheel?
like cooked meals. Like it's not a McDonald's, but but they
Can I
serve.
get the
they
quarter pounder with cheese?
Yeah, no, it's not like fast food restaurant, but it's they sell some food. Like you'll maybe get like mashed potatoes and stuff like that, like typical peasant food, but it tastes slightly better than stuff like that, like just actual peasant food.
Not as good as
Can I get-
Tarkos food. I mean,
Yeah,
Can
not
I
good,
get me-
nowhere near as good as Torcos.
Can I get me some chicken, mashed potatoes, and mac and cheese?
Not mac and cheese, but you can get chicken and
I
mashed
expect
potatoes.
Chicken,
Yeah,
mashed
so you,
potatoes,
you
and
can
also
get that
can
for
I...
2 silver for the plate.
getting the medieval
Okay.
KFC 2 silver, fill them up.
Yeah.
If you drop an extra gold, you get Julian's special sauce.
Oh, who knows what's in that sauce?
Oh god. Anyway,
that-
back to
And-
What color is
Hey.
Gilligan? Real quick.
Gilligan's green.
All right, thank you.
Oh,
He's green. Like he's like a sickly green.
After,
Okay.
sorry.
Yeah.
So has she? I bought her the drink.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Once Gilligan just kind of gets her the drink, I'm going to tell her good night, and I'm gonna cast Dancing Lights, the cantrip,
Mhm.
and I'm just gonna walk somewhere to go to sleep. I'm gonna walk to our cart and pass out.
What are the dancing lights doing?
They're just staying. They're just kind of following me.
All right. She just sort of watches you leave.
I'm just sitting back eating some chicken.
And that is where we're going to be leaving off this session, guys.
My question is:
All right.
is Salix going to be
Nice.
drinking?
Oh yes, Alex is drinking. He's
Oh
the one that
yeah,
bought the bottle
buddy,
in the
let's
beginning.
go. Oh,
Okay.
buddy.
You
All
think
right,
I
so
walked up to a bar, bought a bottle, and then it's just gonna let it sit on the
Dude,
table?
come on, come fucking sit next to me. Like me and you are gonna drink. And I would like to say that Tarkos would look over to Asira at some point and kind of like call her over, like, come join us. Alcohol always tastes better with friends.
She does not.
Fuck you, Asira. No, but he does.
I'm gonna say one thing though. So you're telling me Edsus is the only one who ain't gonna drink any alcohol?
Aegis? Probably.
Well, that just means you're the only one not living life to its fullest.
They'll be the mom. They'll make sure that their drunken problems don't go wrong.
Tarkos would.
Yeah.
I didn't drink
That's
it.
that-
Would insist you
Fun
drink.
fact.
No.
I was honestly pondering if I should make Edsus basically like a protective mom.
Tarkos would insist you drink, though.
Don't have to,
And
but he'll
she-
insist you do.
He will insist.
So
Yeah.
But I drink.
Tarkos.
If I have to, I will drink all of that bottle by myself.
And
If
I
have to.
and
No
I
alcohol
hope you
being
real.
wasted.
And I hope you realize that due to her oath, if she says she won't drink, she won't drink.
That's fine, dude. But Tarkos doesn't know that. He
Can't
just
blame the
knows.
guy.
He just knows drinking with friends is always better than drinking alone.
And she knows her oath.
All I'm saying is no alcohol's going to waste tonight. I'm drinking that entire bottle if I have to.
And that's where we're going to end off episode 1, guys.
Let's
Beautiful.
go.
yes.
Congratulations.
Come on, boys. We killed a giant. Let's
Oh
go.
I
my
had a great
God.
time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, honestly, great time.
Yeah, we'll be recording the next episode at the same time next week.
Also,
I will get to editing this audio.
That'll be fun.
I'm gonna have so much fun editing, like almost 2.5 hours of audio. No,
Don't-
3.5 hours at this point. Goddamn.
Don't skip the part where I almost nearly died.
Don't worry.
Oh,
man.
I'm just gonna completely skip everything and only include the part where you almost died.
That's the entire episode. It's like a
That's the
30
entire
second video.
episode.
It's
It's
just,
a
alright,
30
roll a
second.
death save.
Natural
fine.
one.
It starts out with just like, okay, so natural one on your death save.
Yeah, that's how it starts. It's like a typical movie where it's like, yes, that's me. How did I end up in this situation?
It's
I
like, yeah,
had
it's like
great-
Deadpool.
Well, we'd have to rewind and go back 3 years ago.
So
Starting
I've
very
already
beginning.
realized Salix's like whole like thing with every like person in this group is very different. I saved Aegis's life. Attias thinks I'm like a science experiment. And I'm Tarkos' drinking buddy.
Bruh, Tarkos is everyone's friend, alright? Here's the thing about Tarkos.
And I just-
you fought in a battle with. Wait,